Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? It's your Wrestling with Knuckleheads. It's Thursday night. You know what that means. The Daily Knucklehead Network shows Monday through Friday. You already fucking know. I don't know why I'm telling you this shit. Stop playing these fucking games. We got a week's worth of shit that we got to talk about. One, there's a TNA champion going into the Rumble. Unprecedented. A current TNA Impact champion is being put into the Royal Rumble. Then there was a controversial tweet that AEW tweeted out and they took down. But I want to kind of defend the shit because, you know, a lot of people want to talk about victim shit here and there and all that other bullshit. I want to defend that fucking thing, you know. And also, we got, you know, Seth Rollins is the number one contender for the Universal title. I want to get y'all feelings on that shit. And I also want to get your feelings on the TNT interim championship because I've never heard of a wrestling organization having an interim title.
Yeah,
you know,
I don't get that, but
yeah. So like we could start with that if you want, or we could start with that controversial tweet. You let me know what you want to talk about.
You can let me know about the tweet because I don't think I saw that.
Yeah, me either. Like you're saying it, I'm like, I haven't seen it.
Okay, yeah, so the tweet was a picture of two lines, like two booths. One of them says AEW and the line is backed up, and the other one it says therapy on it and the line is empty. And it was controversy. It was controversial because people were like, "Oh, you know, this means people who actually take therapy and yada yada yada, and you know, therapy is not a bad thing, and this, that, and the third." And I'm sitting there and I'm like, but for some people, wrestling is therapy, and it's a lot fucking cheaper than, you know, $100 to $400 an hour talking to somebody. You know what I'm saying? But AEW wound up taking the post down because it was insensitive to the people who actually take therapy.
Right. Yeah, I didn't see that. So yeah, that's news to me. You broke that news to me because I didn't even see it.
So I saw it in Instagram, and then I watched like one of the shows that tells you the news and all that, and they mentioned it. So apparently it was one of those controversial shit. Like people, I don't know if they necessarily wanted to cancel AEW, but there was an uproar of people, you know, oh, take therapy, you're making fun of it.
Where the hell was I at?
You was doing your thing in the ring, bro. You know what I'm saying? You was doing your thing in the ring. I'll see if I could get a picture of it, and then I'll show you guys, but based off of what I told you, what do you guys think of that?
That is absolutely absurd. I mean, you can't put up a picture now?
Yeah, I wish I could see the picture so I can
so I can maybe
I have more of an input. I mean, from what you,
I can be offended too.
Okay, so that's I just broke my wrist. Can you guys see it or no?
It's a little.
It's like, you know what? I'm gonna
maybe put the glare down a little bit.
I'm gonna save it and then send it to you guys through Instagram.
Right.
Okay. Well, I have my phone charging, so.
All right, then you know what? I'm gonna save it and I'm gonna send it to. I'm gonna show you guys through the. All right. So maybe now that there's a black background. Can you see it?
No, you maybe pull back a little bit. Yeah. No.
All right, hold on. Let me lower the brightness. Maybe that's.
Okay, I can see it now. I see the AEW sign, and then there's like two tables.
Yeah.
And people standing around it.
Yeah, it's two tables, and one of them it's like a kiss booth. I'll show it to. All right, I'll send it to Lay, and then you said you don't have your phone on you, right? Well, all right. Is there any way you can watch the stream right now? Because I think in the stream I could show it.
Yeah, I'm watching the stream now.
All right, so I'm.
I mean, everybody uses that goddamn post. That picture. That's stupid.
I think if that's the same one that I've seen before, then I've seen that before. People, it's stupid. Like people are gonna take everything out of proportion now. You know my theory on the way the IWC world is. You have
what's going on, Rick? Pump.
Half the people are sensitive. The other people, a good chunk of them are fucking racist, and then the other ones are just like in between, like they don't give a shit, but they have a hint of racism, and you know what I mean. So it's like you can never please anybody. Everybody's gonna be hurt when it comes to something like this. So
yeah, it's stupid, man. Because in all actuality, like, I don't know about y'all, but sometimes wrestling is a way to get your mind off of shit, and that's the form of therapy. That's therapeutic. Yeah. It's cathartic and shit like that. So when AEW puts that up there, that people are going to wrestling for therapy than regular traditional therapy,
right?
And then you take offense to that. It's like, why are you taking offense to that? No one's taking offense to the fact that you're talking to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like there's more than one way to skin a cat, right? There's more than one way to relieve stress and all that other shit. That's like someone who goes to the gym and works out, posts up, oh yeah, this is how I get rid of my stress. And now what? You're gonna be mad at them because they don't speak to a professional? Yeah. I'm tired of all these people getting offended for no fucking reason. And I also feel like since we're the voice of the voiceful, but we just fucking say it and not just think it, that we need to address this shit.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Because
you're never gonna please anybody.
This is true. And in all actuality, our mission is not to please anybody. Our mission is to speak our truth. And if you guys agree, that's beautiful. If you don't agree, tell us why. Because that's how the discussions work. That's how people learn shit here and there. That's how you expand your minds. If everybody agreed on the same shit, no one would ever learn nothing.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And also, there are times where you need to defend wrestling.
Yep.
They're not always the bad guy in this fucking thing.
Yep. I mean, it's a picture that's been used. I mean, from anything that's simple to honesty. You know what I'm saying? It's funny. I found that shit funny. I was like, yes, I get it. You know what I'm saying? There are a bunch of wrestling fans may not be all about therapy. I'm not. That doesn't bother me at all. If you are, hey, that's good for you. You know what I'm saying? Glad you're getting your shit worked out. It has to be a point where, because now you can't do anything. Like it feels you can't do anything. You can't express yourself. Like if you express yourself in a certain way, somebody gets offended. You're like, what the fuck, man? That's the way I feel.
Yeah.
Like I put up a whole thing and like the CDC now says that you can swing on somebody who doesn't cover their mouth when they cough. That's my opinion. I feel it makes sense. Especially in our times now, you know what I mean? I feel like that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with you because it's literally like only the people who are offended get to say shit.
Yeah.
Remember back in the day was if you're offended by it, then that's too fucking bad for you.
Yep.
I don't remember waking up in the morning and saying, how do I make you happy?
Absolutely. That sounds like a personal problem.
Yeah, now there are some crazy shit that people do that's like, all right, bro, you're intentionally going after a certain race or religion or whatever the fuck case may be. Your goal was to offend people. But there are other times where you're just saying shit that you feel, and if you're offended by that, well, then it's a fucking problem. That's your problem.
Yeah.
Get over it.
I didn't come out here with the intention of offending anybody. That's just the way I feel.
Yeah.
You got offended because you feel some kind of way. Hey, I get it, but the same way you can be offended, I can say what I want.
Yeah. Seriously.
I had to look. I was looking at the chat and it said that you guys were muted. But I literally switched over to the stream and you guys are completely fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's us. I can, you know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, I did the same exact thing.
I can see what everybody's saying.
Yeah. That's why I stood quiet for like a good minute. I was just listening, and at the same time, just like, all right, like I don't know. But the person's probably muted themselves and needs to turn up the volume on their computer or phone.
Yeah, Bob, you might have us muted, Bob. But
don't be that guy, Bob.
Word. Pimp goes, I'm confused. I thought Cody Rhodes was the TNT champion.
He is.
He
still is.
I don't know what happened to him, but apparently on the TV show that he's on, the Crossing Roads TV show, they announced his interim title. Like, what's going on with that, Kenny? Maybe you can fill us up.
Well, he caught COVID, so he's out until. And they needed to do. And the crazy thing about it is that he was doing media for Battle of the Belts. And I guess around that time where he did that, he just caught COVID and that was it. And they were scrambling around and they said, "Oh, we're just gonna have an interim or whatever the fuck you call this shit, champion." Yeah, and they battled it out, which is stupid to me. I think they just should have just said, I feel like we're just gonna do it next week when he's available because. With COVID protocols now, you only have to stay quarantined for 5 days. I mean, fucking Roman did it.
Yeah.
And he was back on SmackDown the next week.
Yep.
And besides, fucking Battle of the Belts sucked anyway, so it's not like he was gonna miss the fucking title anyway.
Yeah, but a pro wrestling fiend. And to be honest with you, in my head, I was like, not every single belt is on the line here. So if you needed to pull that the TNT title away, why not put the tag team champions in there, have them defend it against somebody, or have Sammy Guevara wrestle Adam Page? Yep. Adam Page is the champion. Sammy Guevara is the number one.
Adam Page didn't even wrestle anybody.
Yeah, I was like, why wouldn't you have your world champion be there?
That would legitimately be a battle of the belts.
Yep.
That's the way that works, right?
Yeah.
Battle, right?
That's how I figured it. Because it would have been awesome to see the AEW champion versus the TNT champion and the AEW women's champion versus the TBS champion.
Yeah, the newly crowned one too.
Yeah, that would have been something.
That would have been good right there.
I would have been like, "Yo, isn't that what this is all about?"
Yeah.
Like, yo, I swear to God, that pay-per-view confused. I mean, that thing confused me, and it was absolutely bad.
It was basically whoever is next in line is gonna get a title shot, so they get to just be a part of this show. And I'm just like, you basically took Night of Champions and made it Battle of the Belts.
Yeah,
you basically did the same thing that WWE does, and not pull the trigger all the way because when they have things like that, we don't get like the tag team titles or the IC title. We got like the United States title and a 24/7 championship, and
for real,
one champion, which is most likely is Roman Reigns, to come out and do a squash match, and then that's it.
I'm back, and is Dustin Rhodes also positive?
No, because if he was, he wouldn't be there. He wouldn't have battled. He wouldn't have fought Sammy Guevara, and like I hated that freaking match. I mean, there were some good spots, but the simple fact that you gave the win to Sammy, and now he's champion, and you have, Cody is still champion. So now basically they're gonna have a rematch, and you're putting title for title.
Yeah, that's pretty much I think what they're gonna do.
And it's the same fucking color.
In the UFC.
Yeah,
and I find that fucking dumb in the UFC. But whatever. They pretty much took a UFC thing and put it like, to like legitimize, I guess, their thing. But even in the UFC, that's stupid.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It should make no sense sometimes.
Yeah.
Like Cody's gonna be out for what, maybe 5 to 10 days?
Yeah.
Okay. What's that? That's probably 9 out of 10. That's he's gonna be on either Dynamite or Rampage, right?
Yeah.
You have the TNT Championship all the time until Dynamite. Just wait.
You know what the crazy shit is? If they would have just changed the name from Battle of the Belts to Battle for the Belts, they could have did whatever they wanted. They could have had Sammy Guevara in a ladder match, and the winner gets the TNT title. Because now you're fighting for the championship instead of for with the you're battling the belt versus the belt.
And then I remember Lay was saying that you can either do like Rampage or Dynamite. Like he has to do Rampage now because you can't go to Dynamite and defend your TNT title on TBS.
Right. But the funny thing is, that company owns both stations.
Yeah.
Ted Turner owns both of those stations. But the funny thing is, to me, that still made way more sense than Seth Rollins in this shit.
Yeah.
I put it up on another thing on Instagram that I follow and go, how did Seth Rollins get a title shot from another brand when he hasn't won anything?
Because they don't have nobody else.
Huh?
They don't have anybody else.
They had Shinsuke Nakamura.
Okay. I mean, Shinsuke Nakamura. Shinsuke's battling a hand injury right now. This is why he's not wrestling. Supposedly, this is what they say.
He has two hands.
And he can still do this.
Yeah.
If you could do this, okay, listen, people, if you can still do this, you can move around, okay? They're not hitting your hand.
Yeah.
So, Matt, and I give you a prime example of somebody who still wrestled and their hand was still messed up. Seth Rollins had a messed up hand, and he still wrestled matches. This is why he had the glove.
Yep.
And then he used it, and then he continued using it as his gimmick.
Yep.
Yeah, but I don't
appreciate that, Flocka.
If you're gonna give the shot to anybody, give it to a former champion, like the one that was just a former champion, like Big E. Literally the former champion. Seth Rollins hasn't won anything to qualify for that. And if you tell me, oh, he won Monday, but he got the title shot Friday.
Yep.
Because he stepped into Roman's room and he did the shield knock. That was creative, by the way. I was like, oh, that's dope. Like, I heard it and I was like, even Roman was like, I know. Wait, what?
When I heard that, I popped for it. Because I was like, oh shit, it's Seth Rollins.
And then when he came in, I was like, that ain't gonna be John Moxley.
Yeah.
I saw him and I was like,
yo,
how is Seth? That makes no sense. Seth lost like everybody else did when they lost to Brock. No matter who got pinned, everybody lost.
Yep.
Shit, give it to Kevin Owens if you watch it. Just really, Seth?
We've
seen Seth and Roman
too many times. You know what the crazy shit is? I got a guy for you, Kenny, that Roman can wrestle at the Royal Rumble. Ooh. Happy Corbin.
Get the fuck out of here.
Happy Corbin just took out Drew McIntyre, bro. He just took out Drew McIntyre. He had no. Look, he has beef. He has beef with Roman Reigns with the whole dog food shit. He's on a fucking roll, and he's there every week. He's actually on the roster. He's not gonna win the Royal Rumble, so why you need him in there? Replace him. Replace him. Who has Seth Rollins beat? Seth Rollins has lost handicap matches, triple threat matches, one-on-one matches, anywhere pinfall matches, a 5-way match for the past 6 weeks.
I think the only reason why they gave Seth Rollins this opportunity is because of the whole fact that he was supposed to get a one-on-one match. He did not get that one-on-one match. All of a sudden, Kevin Owens sneaks and lies his way in. They write that into a story that he lied his way into a freaking title match. And then Bobby Lashley comes in and destroys both of them, and he gets the stuff inside of a title match. And then all of a sudden, Roman catches COVID, and Brock Lesnar puts himself inside of a fucking title match. So it's like the whole Daniel Bryan Edge shit all over again, except you're adding more people to this scenario. So I guess they probably said, you know what? To make Seth Rollins a little bit more happier, let's throw him into SmackDown and let him challenge Roman Reigns, because right now we don't have anybody on SmackDown who could legit have a really good match with Roman Reigns. And you are making a face. Can you please tell me, name somebody besides fucking Corbin who has not really wrestled anybody? At least fucking Seth Rollins is wrestling.
Jay, let's throw Jey Uso in there.
He had a good match with Roman. He did have a good match with Roman.
Ricochet. Give Ricochet a fucking shot.
I don't know who Ricochet pissed off in WWE, but he is not, especially after he fucking broke Rich Holland's nose.
Sheamus just beat Ricochet and Cesaro in basically a 2-on-1 handicap match in the pre-show.
Yeah, I'll take Sheamus.
I mean, I would take Sheamus too and revisit that whole rivalry that he had with Roman Reigns, especially now, because back then Roman was like soft, and Sheamus was more of the fucking corporate guy doing Triple H's bidding. You know what I mean? In order to get a fucking title match, I can see that. But fucking right now, Sheamus is too focused on Cesaro, and they're about to fucking come back as the Bar. I feel it. I mean, they're gonna end up coming back as a bar.
They don't. First of all, neither guys really do anything. Second of all, they have like 2 tag teams.
Yeah.
Yep.
On SmackDown, I don't even know what other tag team they have besides the Usos.
The New Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the New Day winds up on Raw and everything. Like Seth Rollins winds up in his title picture.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I was like, wait, hold up. Seth is on Raw, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody told me right when I go. And Roman is the that blue belt says SmackDown, right? Okay.
All right.
What am I missing?
Yeah.
There's a piece of this puzzle that I completely did not. And I've seen highlights of SmackDown, and I've seen some of day one. And I'm like, he lost. He lost before that. I'm like, I don't get it. Maybe I missed something.
Yeah.
Maybe he had like a backstage match that they didn't. Maybe he was on main event and he beat somebody and we didn't see it.
It was that he had a match with Bret Hart in one of those non-televised shits, and he beat him for the time. Yeah. Yeah. So there's some people in the chat making reference. Jason goes, "It's true. Dustin popped for COVID, so it must have been after Battle for the Belts." And Anthony goes, "Are you guys excited? Brody King is in AEW, and do you think him and Malachi Black are gonna be the tag team champions soon?"
Funny. And it looks like Pac might be part of it too.
Yep, because it's in Brody King and Aleister Black right now. They're tag team champs someplace else.
Are they?
Yeah. I don't know if it's Dragon's Gate.
They're tag team champs someplace else. I don't remember the name of the organization, but I know that they're an actual tag team outside of AEW.
Oh shit. I'm not aware of who Brody King is. Like my knowledge of independent wrestling organizations is very slim. But hey, why not? Like, bring in some new tag teams. You're not gonna do nothing with Private Party, so might as well. And they look like a credible threat for the Lucha Bros, because the Lucha Bros go with anybody. You know what I'm saying?
The Lucha Bros are the champs.
That don't mean nothing.
Jurassic
Experience ain't gonna do shit with them titles. Nah,
but you still want to give regardless of Jurassic Express, being the tag team champs right now, like they're still not a really they're not the top tag team. You're just holding the titles right now because eventually everybody was saying like, when were they gonna have their tag team title shot? And now that they have it, it's like, how well can they defend it? Because you have way better tag teams than Jurassic Express. You know what I mean? You have the Lucha Brothers, you have the Acclaim, you have the Young Bucks, you have this new tag team that could form right now with Malachi Black and Brody King. Who else?
The Pride and Powerful.
Yep, Pride and Powerful is another team that I'm surprised they haven't fucking got the tag team titles yet.
I'm surprised that too. I feel like if Big Swole had any kind of argument to be made, she could have said the fucking Pride and Powerful also, because they came in strong. They came in looking like they were going to be one of the tag team champions early, and now they're just a way for Eddie Kingston to get under Jericho's skin.
Like, I wish they would have that time that we went to Grand Slam. That I wish they would at least had that match to have these two, have these 4 guys go at it in New York City, like freaking Pride and Powerful versus the Lucha Brothers. Like, that would have fucking blew the roof off that place. You could even put that shit on Rampage, and that shit would have fucking been insane. But then you gave us all 4 guys, but like in separate matches. You know what I mean? But we want that tag team match to go down so we could fucking go crazy. And I'm hoping that it happens soon, even though I have to watch it on TV, because I doubt AEW is coming back to New York anytime soon.
Yeah, that's true. They might come back next year. That might be a yearly thing.
Yeah, they're not coming back. I think that they're not coming back here until September, but they do Grand Slam again, because they said that Tony Khan said he's going to continue to make Grand Slam a yearly event. So that's always going to be at the Arthur Ashe Stadium, which now that I know that, I'm going to try and get closer tickets. And I have no idea why Lay is like showing me his chest right now.
No, somebody asked me to show him the shirt in the chat.
Oh, I was about to say.
Let me see that shirt. You just saw head. and she was like, "Wait, where's that gonna go?" I absolutely knew what happened there. You saw head.
I was gonna call HR. I was gonna call HR. I don't know what your I don't know the HR policies here for the Knucklehead podcast. I don't know if I have to follow. I have to follow suit.
We don't have an HR. The best you got is you're gonna have to order something from the McDonald's menu.
Wow. Right. Yeah. So I'll take a McFish.
Yeah, you know,
fish fillet.
No, here's the thing though.
If you a whole lot of McFish out there.
Yeah, the number for HR is 1-800 go fuck yourself, and the number for the toll free is 1-800-FACTS. Anything other than that. So Dustin Rhodes tweeted out COVID sucks today. But I was watching him wrestle Sammy Guevara and he looked winded. Did he have COVID when he was wrestling Sammy Guevara?
I don't know. He always looks winded.
Is that his thing now that he's just too old to be fucking wrestling and he's...
I don't know. You put it like this. He is going to continue wrestling until he can't no more. Until he physically feels he can't no more. And Tony Khan is just going to keep letting him go out there and shuck and jive for everybody.
Hey.
You know what I mean? Because...
I get it.
You ever seen when you walk into a place and you see like an older person and you look at yourself as like, yo, if you don't want to be here at 8:00 in the morning, you know damn well that the person next to you that just walked in is probably like 75 going on 80 years old. They don't want to be there, but they have to be there. You know what I mean? And I just feel like maybe that's Dustin. It's like, oh man, gotta be here to show the young guys I still got it.
Word.
But then all of a sudden,
none of the young guys are asking to see it. Like, we don't doubt you. We followed you. You can stay in the back. You can train.
Yeah, but you're part of the Nightmare Academy anyway. Like, you're the head trainer there with fucking QT Marshall. So fuck, you don't need to be out here wrestling. Get that shit to fucking QT.
Word. Yo, real quick, Eric goes, what would you guys do with Private Party? And he also said that Pac is blindfolded. But Lay, I'm hearing Pac might be getting repackaged called Pac the Justice. He showed a justice card on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I feel like with Jeff Hardy now being a free agent, I think that they need to do something with Private Party now before Jeff is completely free and he goes to AEW and wrestles with his brother. Because let me tell you something. The minute Jeff Hardy goes in to AEW with Matt, everybody else in that freaking faction that he has now is gonna be put to the wayside.
They're gonna be deleted.
Yeah.
They're just gonna be pulled. They're just gonna be pulled to the wayside because Tony Khan is gonna have a fucking a fanboy moment, and he's gonna be like, "Yes, I got the Hardy Boys together. What can I do with them?" And then you're gonna see Matt Hardy every single week on fucking Rampage.
Yeah.
Mark my words.
Yo, Pro Wrestling Fiend, my brother had COVID, and I know I seen it firsthand how bad that shit could get. He said he had COVID. It. Yeah, it's no joke. But yo, Kenny, you know something? I think they missed their golden opportunity when Private Party beat the Young Bucks in that tournament for the inaugural tag team championships. Because once they beat them, it was like, yo, they're taking these people serious. And then it was like, well, we put them over, and they did nothing with it. So now put them with Matt Hardy. And I don't know about y'all, but Matt Hardy's cool and everything, but until that delete shit don't work unless he's possessed. And Sammy Guevara speared the possessedness out of him when he fell off that crane. He went from
he knocked him the fuck out.
Yeah, he went from woke to concussed. So I don't see him doing Private Party any favors. And if right now, what I would do with Private Party is have them leave Matt Hardy and take themselves a little bit more serious. Like, you can keep doing what you're doing, but like we said with Orange Cassidy and the best friends last week, no, we're actually trying to win. And we're actually trying to get the tag team titles. You're holding us back, and then boom, let them go on that run.
Yeah, I completely agree. I would love to see them go with Scorpio Sky and go from there. Okay. There. And Scorpio Sky is serious, so he could be like, yo, listen, you guys want to win. You give him the TNT championship. You give them the tag team championships. And then he goes, all right, now I want the big title, which makes sense for Scorpio because he won that brass ring.
Yeah, the Sonic coin.
Thing, and I don't know what the hell that was for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how you do it. And then you have champion versus champion. Apparently, Lance Archer's going to get the next shot at Adam Page.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I'm not too mad at that because you it's good to see someone else get a shot. You know, like
other than the usual suspects.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like let's get some original heat on Adam Page. Let's let him wrestle some guys that are left field. I want to see what he could do with other people.
Yeah.
But
I would love for him to get like a match with like just a random match with like Kenta. It's a little on the left. Like Kenta shows up and he goes, "Yo, I just want to fight you. I don't care. I'm not really about the title, but I just want to fight you."
I can see that.
You know what I'm saying, like Kenta's a different speed than anybody else from that roster, even the American Dragon. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I could definitely see that. Who is it? Bob? Shit, I just missed it. Oh, here you go. Bob goes, do you guys like or hate the Acclaimed?
I love the Acclaim.
Yeah, I like the Acclaim, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I think they're a really good tag team. Like,
I like their entrance, but I want to see them do more than just pretty much be high profile jobbers to people.
I wish, like, because AEW lets their stars, which is crazy to me, a lot of the time, you know, go out and do independent shows. Why not take advantage of them doing that and say, like, hey, if you're gonna book Max Caster, then you should book Anthony Bowens too, and like have the Acclaim just run through different tag teams all around the indies, the same way the Hardys was doing when they were going from like freaking promotion to promotion and, you know, making more of a name for themselves. You know what I mean? Like, have the Acclaim go out and fucking just try and dominate the fucking tag team world. And the Street Profits did that before they got really big. Like, WWE sent out both of them together as a tag team and let them go to other indie promotions and
they weren't involved in all that.
Yeah, that's how I found out about the Street Profits, because I was just like, who the fuck are these guys? And it was like, and then when they did the meet and greets for like Evolved and stuff like that, they were saying, oh yeah, we're a part of like NXT. I just got, like, Montez Ford was telling me, he's like, I just got into NXT and stuff, and we're like, you know, we're just started partnering up now, so I'm like hitting the road with him, and then we just, you know, we got the Street Profits, like, and I was like, oh, okay, cool, like, and then I got to see them, you know, develop over time, and then make their way to, you know, NXT TV and fucking be tag team champs. And I think I've seen every single time they won the title, which is crazy. I've been in the building.
Oh shit!
Really?
Yeah, when they first won the Evolved tag team titles, I was there. It was in Queens, right? When they won the NXT titles for the first time at Takeover, I was there. And when they finally won the Raw tag team titles, I was there too. I was like, oh shit, because that was improv too. It was like, you either win tonight or you're not gonna win. You're not gonna get another title shot at all. And they end up beating Seth Rollins and Buddy Murphy.
Nice. It's funny. Somebody just said that they asked me if I saw that Billy Gunn tried to trademark the New Age Outlaws.
Oh, he did.
And they said how he pretty much says how the Acclaim reminds them of them, because Road Dogg does the talking and then Billy Gunn does the lifting, the wrestling. Mm-hmm. I was like, I can see that. I can definitely see that. You know,
that's another team that's going to start coming up too, because they're taking bookings right now.
Mm-hmm.
The minute Road Dogg got let go, January 5th, right? Mm-hmm. January 7th, Billy Gunn went in and put in the trademark for the New Age Outlaws. January 8th, I got an email stating that they were having an autograph signing in, like, I think somewhere in North Carolina. I was like, damn, y'all move quick.
Yo, you can't fuck around. How many years does Road Dogg and Billy Gunn have left? You know what I'm saying? You gotta milk it.
That shit, the way Billy Gunn looks, man, fucking good. Well, man.
That's true. What up, Arcade? But first off, Pootie, I don't give a shit. You're not one of them stupid ass people, so you didn't deserve COVID. And I'm trying to catch up on the Jason. You can't beat me for this title. I'm undefeated. And Arcade said, "What's up, guys?" So we're caught up for now. If I miss your,
you guys need to get like a predictions title and put it on the line, like who could come out and have them the number of correct matches and see who we're starting off fresh. It's a new year. All right, make up a champion. You already missed day one. Okay, the next pay-per-view is the Royal Rumble.
So
okay.
we're gonna do like the NFL pre-show on Fox, who has the most winning teams. We're gonna see who wins the matches.
Look, we can make music. I know a guy who can make you a beat, man. I will have him do a draft theme. Send it to you. That'll be my gift to you guys. You know what I mean? And you guys can use that as like the opener, so YouTube won't fucking try and flag anybody and be like, that's copywritten. Can't do that.
Well, we already got a singer on the group because we got the.
I'm mad because I'm looking at my phone to share to share the show, and I looked up and I was like, yo, show's here.
Shit. But William Regal's also be rumored to go to Impact.
Yeah, you know what? I can see that just to help out, backstage, because I don't really think he wants to wrestle, because I didn't see him think about jumping into a ring and putting the fucking the boots on.
Yeah. He could definitely be like an authority figure in Impact. He was awesome in NXT.
Mm-hmm.
Just hearing him say "War Games."
I was about to say the same thing.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna miss that.
Yeah, I used to love that.
Yo, the modern day Maharaja. He said, "What's up, Tole and Kenny? Are you guys going to see Scream?" To be honest with you,
no.
No, I'm not. I'll wait for it to come out on one of these streaming services. My sister's gonna go tomorrow to watch it.
You know what? You know what's crazy about movies nowadays? That like when we grew up, Scream was something, but it wasn't good enough for it to be remade. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Most of the movies that came out during our era, like even like where's the shit where like if you skip death, it comes after you again.
Final Destination.
Final Destination. That shit, it was cool. It was a cool idea when it came out, but it's not good enough to be remade.
It's funny, the dude that just directed the last Spider-Man movie is gonna direct the next one.
Final Destination?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck that, man. Remake Passenger 57.
They gotta revive shit.
Imagine if they do that. Passenger 57, they remake that shit.
I would do it.
Hell yeah. Remake fucking
Snakes on the Plane.
48 Hours. With Eddie Murphy and this dude.
Wasn't they supposed to do that?
I don't think there's anybody funny enough for that.
Well, if you give Ryan Reynolds the cop part,
yeah, I could see
then
that
you can
happening.
make the criminal somebody serious or something. Even though, in all honesty, I think it's time, Ryan Reynolds. If you're not Deadpool, do something serious. Do something serious. Let's see the seriousness of you.
Well, he did do it in Safe House with Denzel.
He was serious in that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't really see.
It's Denzel.
Yeah, no, that's true. You can't.
Denzel don't fuck around.
Even when Denzel's funny, he wins an Academy Award.
It's a very serious funny.
Word. Yo, did you guys see the Fresh Prince trailer? The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air trailer.
The new one?
Yeah.
No. I refuse to watch that fucking remake. Okay.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna take away the nostalgia of what we loved about Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and they're gonna give it this new school hip hop virgin shit that I just don't like. They're gonna make it. You're gonna take us from him being in Bel Air to him being probably someplace in Atlanta, fucking trap music playing. You're gonna have the Amigos and fucking Rick Ross shit. I don't want to hear none of that. Okay, leave it the way it was.
It looks like they just remade All American without the football.
Yeah, like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air made us cry.
True.
Okay.
True.
When Will's dad left to get on that fucking that truck, that broke my heart. I still cry to that
to
this day. When
the hell with him.
Why don't he want me, man?
Word, that was iconic. But yo, in all honesty, another thing that really like irks me about that trailer. Listen, the woman they got playing Hillary is beautiful, but Hillary in the original Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was drop dead gorgeous.
Yep.
I need somebody drop dead gorgeous to play someone who was drop dead gorgeous. You know what I'm saying? Like she could have been good as Ashley, but I don't know. I don't know about all that. But let's get back to wrestling. Since we're talking about the women here, and I'm happy you brought that up, the modern day Maharaja. I can't pronounce your name, so that's what I'm calling you, Maja Ruji. Yo, Mickie James, the TNA Women's Knockouts Champion, is in the females Royal Rumble. Do you think there's gonna be more people from other organizations in that Royal Rumble? And how do you feel about that?
Okay. I don't know if Lady wants to go first.
First of all, I would have felt there would have been a lot more impact for they not told us of all the surprises that were coming.
Right.
They did not said anything about it. Has he just showed up on some like the Hardy Boys at that WrestleMania?
Yeah.
Where they just snuck him in, and also AJ Styles too. You know, happens to be the Royal Rumble, right? Just let her show up. Even with the title.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have been completely shocked. I'm like, wait, isn't Mickie James in an Impact? Or something? Did I miss something? And that's how you have that. And I'm not going to lie to you. Apparently, they only have 21 women on the roster right now, right? Because they don't want to bring anybody up from NXT. That's what I'm understanding. They have 21 women on the roster, right? So you got to fill up 9 spots.
Well, supposedly they have 40 people right now.
Really?
Yep.
So they got to cut people off.
They got 10 people on standby in case somebody catches COVID or somebody gets hurt or whatever.
I mean, because they're not testing for COVID anymore. So
yeah. So, but just in case if the person's responsible and says, "Hey, I know I'm supposed to do the Rumble, but I got COVID." So they're gonna be like, "All right,
and budget cuts.
We could swap you out. We could swap you out and put somebody else in, and then fly them in because basically, like, you know, supposedly they told everybody like, just be ready in case we call you, because guess what? Even the past Rumbles before, a lot of those people that they had come in to do the Rumble, they told them maybe like 2 days before the Rumble even was supposed to happen. Yeah. So like when Chauncey Blackheart and Candice LeRae, when they entered the Royal Rumble, they literally told them 2 days before the Rumble. It was like, hey, you're wrestling on Sunday. What? Where? Or we're putting you in the Women's Royal Rumble. Okay. And I'm gonna fly you out. You know WWE, they do that. They did that to Adam Cole and everybody from NXT when they did the whole invasion thing. They literally told them the same day that they were supposed to go out. Like, hey, we need you at this address in 2 hours.
Well, that was because SmackDown got fucking
all your gear.
Because SmackDown got kidnapped.
Yeah. So, you know, basically, you know, we already know that they're going to keep doing that anyway. So you might as well just say to yourself, like, all right, well, looks like I'm wrestling.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But they said the reason why they announced all these surprises early, well, some of them, because they said they still have a whole bunch of surprises, is because they need to fill up the arena, the fucking stadium. They still have a lot of seats left.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently they've been having in the last couple of arena shows, they've been having a big problem filling them up. That's why they've been doing the 2-for-1 tickets. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like people are like, yo, your roster's depleted. You don't check for COVID. Why should I go?
But you really want to fill up that stadium? This is how you do it. Hogan versus Goldberg. Hogan versus Goldberg. That will fill up the stadium.
COVID versus Goldberg?
Hulk Hogan versus Goldberg.
Oh, yo, I thought you said COVID versus Goldberg.
Oh, no. Nah. We don't want to injure COVID.
I'd rather,
like the conquistadors.
Yeah. Or just have the light come down and Goldberg spirit.
I'd rather eat boxed macaroni and cheese than to watch Hulk Hogan and Goldberg.
Don't be a hater. But yo, all right. So Jeff brings up a good point. He says that Sasha Banks is injured. She has a foot injury, so she's gonna be out 6 to 8 weeks. He wants a moment of silence.
She'll be back by WrestleMania.
Yeah, he wants a moment of silence, but you know what? It comes with the territory.
What I want, I realized I got this wrong. I wanted Glacier versus Goldberg.
They need it because they teased that. They teased that in WCW, but never got it. You know, I remember that because Glacier was undefeated also, you know, for a moment in time. And then they were like, nah, you're going to fight Ernest the Cat Miller, which was a better situation for him because at least he didn't, you know, fucking get his head.
It was always funny to me because Ernest the Cat was a legit karate champion.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And Glacier was not.
He was just a guy that put the fucking Sub-Zero outfit on.
Yeah, pretty much.
You can see, yeah, exactly. You can see the difference between both of them. When they were together, I was like, yo, clearly this man has studied, and this man has not.
Glacier was like, I've seen plenty of karate movies. And Ernest the Cat Miller was like, I'm a champion, motherfucker. Like, what?
You know, back then, they used to be like, can you kick? Yes. Okay, I need you to watch The Karate Kid, and I need you to watch anything that has to do with Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yep, Bloodsport.
Okay, and this is what we're going to do, and this is what I want. I got it, boss. I got it. I could do this. And this is what we got. We got Glacier.
Have you ever played Mortal Kombat? Yeah. Essentially, that's what you're going to be.
Yeah.
And when to get you more characters for you to fight and only fight them.
Yo, all right. So here's the thing. Anthony goes Hulk Hogan versus Goldberg in a nursing home match. They can make that a cinematic shit and help him out a lot. I get it. Yo, they're both actors. Both of them, you know, Hogan had his own movies. Goldberg was in Universal Soldier 2 and 3. So we in there. We chilling. And Jeff goes, imagine the lights go out and number 30, it's The Undertaker. And he wins the Royal Rumble and it's Brock versus The Undertaker versus Roman.
Ew.
Yo, 15 years ago, you would have sold me.
Perfect.
But now my man barely walks. I'm good. I'm good with The Undertaker. Let him be.
By the way, I want to throw something out there. People always say that Undertaker versus Roman wasn't good, and Roman carried him through the whole thing, and they never give him his credit. And the best thing Roman did was come out the next night and go, "It's my yard now."
Yeah, you know what the crazy?
Literally one of his best lines ever.
Yeah, no, it was. The crazy shit was the only thing I can see that was messed up about the match was when they tried to do the reversal of the tombstone and Roman couldn't pick him up. It's like, yeah, but you know what? The man was like 300 fucking pounds at that point.
Yeah, he was dead weight.
I get it. Get over yourself with that whole.
Roman, what you call it? And Roman wasn't the Roman that we have now.
Yeah,
where he put on he's a lot stronger now, and I think he realized that when he fought a lot of different people, where he was just like, okay, I work out, but I don't work out like say like The Rock does. You know what I mean? Like I need to like maybe maybe call John Cena and say like, let me go to your strength camps because shit, like I need your trainer to help me get stronger type of thing. You know what I mean? Because shit. Have you seen half the shit? Like, you know who's strong? Chad Gable. I think Chad Gable could pick up fucking Undertaker and hold him up.
Yeah,
Chad Gable is more of, he's a power lifter now.
Yeah, Chad Gable has that brute strength in him. Like Cesaro. I believe pound for pound probably the strongest man in WWE right now. Don't be shocked if a DX song plays and Xbox comes out.
Oh no, he is coming out.
He said that he's prepared.
Yeah,
he said that he's ready to.
He's cleared. He's cleared to do in ring.
Okay.
So he said that on, and it's funny because he said that when he said it on the bump. He didn't say it on his podcast. He didn't say it on Busted Open Radio. He said it on the bump. Like, oh yeah, I'm medically cleared to compete again, and I really would like to get in the ring.
Yeah. What was his problem before that he wasn't cleared?
I don't know. I don't remember what took him out.
Hey man, it had to have been some of them drugs that he took. Because I remember, do you guys remember the Surreal World or one of the worlds where China was on it? And she was there with Mini-Me and all the other celebrities living in the house.
And Big Brother.
No, it wasn't Big Brother. It was on MTV. I think it was the Surreal World or some shit. They had a show where celebrities were on it, and they did it like a reality show with celebrities. And there was one or two episodes where X-Pac came, and tormented the shit out of China. And like to the point where China was hiding from him and crying. And in my head, I was like, yo, China is this like larger than life woman in WWE. Like she wrestles the men. Why is she afraid of X-Pac?
I don't know. He has that holdover.
Yeah, but that was one of the first realizations I've seen of it doesn't matter how big and strong you are, fear will ruin you. You know what I'm saying? Like she was deadly afraid of this man. And that was crazy. That was sad to see, and that was part of the reason why a lot of me did not like X-Pac. You know, I didn't appreciate the way he wrestled a lot when he was there, but after that, seeing that, I was like, yo, fuck X-Pac.
Right.
I didn't like him because he was essentially the 1, 2, 3 kid with the beard.
Yeah, I see it now.
Like Ed said, I don't like Edge at all, but it's like character evolution. You evolve as a character.
Yeah.
Bandana, same gear, just different color.
And he's still doing this bullshit.
Yeah, the same shit, bro.
It was the MTV VH1, The Surreal Life.
Okay. Yeah.
And then she did Surreal Life Fame Games in 2007.
You know what she did towards the end of her life? She was actually teaching English in China to the students. She was a teacher.
Nice.
Yeah, I saw like a little interview she did, you know, towards the end, like right when she passed. This interview probably was like a couple months before that.
Yeah.
So it was crazy, like, you know, her life after wrestling. But yeah, no, not trying to stay on topic. What are some surprises you want to see in the Royal Rumble for the women right now, particularly?
I wish that they would have Deonna Purrazzo come out in the women's Royal Rumble and just like attack Mickie James so they can continue this feud.
As a participant or as like someone comes in as a fan? Okay.
No, as a participant. Like I think that would be I'll pop for that one myself because you know she started her career with WWE being in NXT. And now when she left WWE, she got fired and stuff like that. She made a name for herself in the indies and worked her way to Impact. And now she's the virtuosa, you know, TNA Champ. You know what I mean? Like, what better way than to come back to WWE and fucking make a big pop?
True.
Yeah.
And it helps because we were listening to David on in my opinion when he's talking to who was the people he was with?
The Dumb Marks podcast.
The Dumb Marks podcast, and they were mentioning fuck, I just had it in my head, but the fucking phone made a noise and it fucked me up. They were mentioning about WWE with the Forbidden Door shit, and they're like, you think they could do it better than AEW? And in my head, I was like, the only forbidden door they will ever open is if you worked here, you can come back. That's pretty much what I see. Like they let go of too many people for it to be a shock that Jon Moxley's now back in WWE for a pay-per-view under AEW's control. Like I would rather see Kenta in the WWE doing a New Japan Pro Wrestling program, which in all honesty, I don't see that working in WWE. WWE gives 2 fucks about any other company. Like they're not gonna give Kenta his just due coming in there. He's either gonna wrestle Shinsuke or AJ Styles, and they're gonna make it seem like he's on AJ Styles level instead of for the fact that this motherfucker is pretty much the Undertaker, Hulk Hogan of New Japan Pro Wrestling. You know, like he's the guy in New Japan Pro Wrestling. You know, I'm sorry, not Kenta, fucking
Rainmaker.
Yes, Rainmaker. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see them giving him those props. Like, look what they did with Jushin Thunder Liger in NXT. If you didn't know who he was, you got the gist of him. You know? But when Jushin Thunder Liger and Great Muta were in the Battle Royal in All Out or in that MSG show for Ring of Honor, yo, it was almost like they honored these dudes for stepping in there. 99 problems, but your mom ain't one. What up? I'm new to the channel. I have a question. Moose called out Roman Reigns on his Twitter. I'm guessing he's also at the Rumble. Is that a good idea for TNA wrestler calling out WWE wrestler?
I mean, Moose, he goes off the handle, you know, and I think I noticed this even more as far as him being a person with the company, because like Impact has their own way of working, and then Moose has his own way of working. Right?
Okay.
So I think he just did that just to throw it out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Type of thing to get people talking and to get more people to like maybe watch Impact and be like, oh, let me go check it out and see, you know, if he talks anything else about, you know, WWE. Which I didn't get to check out Impact today, so probably check it out tomorrow.
I know he talked shit about Xavier Woods also. And the New Day. Everybody. Yeah. But in all honesty, I think he's doing something smart because he know it's almost like talking shit about that one guy that you know can't touch you.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And you seem like the tough guy is like, oh shit, he's talking shit about him and they ain't gonna do nothing, blah, blah, blah. And now you got eyes on you. But it's what you do with them eyes. And what happens if WCW opens up that gate when DX try to invade them? Remember that shit on Nitro?
Yep.
That's what he's doing right now. He's in that little fucking Humvee that they're calling a tank, and he's calling out, you know, WCW superstars. He's calling out the WWE. Now, if the WWE opens up that gate, Moose got nothing for them. Sorry. Moose got nothing for him.
I'm gonna make you laugh because as you're saying that, there's only one person in my head that Moose reminds me of right now, of him talking shit, and that's Samantha LaRusso from Cobra Kai. You knew the whole entire season that Tori couldn't touch you because she made a promise to your mom that she would not lay hands on you, and the minute she got to lay them hands on you, she fucked you up.
Yep.
Dad, I don't know what to do. What should I do?
Try not to get your ass kicked.
She turns to Johnny, and he gives her a piece of advice, and she still loses.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't watched Cobra Kai yet. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but she's a spoiled little bitch anyway, man.
She's the Cody Rhodes of Cobra Kai.
Yeah, we'll get into that also, but the whole Moose shit. Like, what do you think about that?
It's funny. I get what he's going for, and it'll probably never happen, but you know, there's a small chance that it does. Be careful what you wish for. You know what I'm saying? I know Moose is good in the ring. I've seen him wrestle several times, even when he first got to TNA. You know what I'm saying? I remember watching him, but I don't know, man. I think, especially on the mic, it's going to be two different things. It would be fun. Don't get me wrong. But like you said, the W don't give a shit about anybody else.
GJ.
But their own company. They go fuck you. You know, they're going to tell everybody, hey, you go fuck yourselves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you're right. You're getting eyes on the product, and that's a way to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And it's 100% clear that he has nothing for Roman Reigns on the mic, especially if you're gonna have TNA versus WWE, and it's Moose versus Roman Reigns, or Brock Lesnar. Paul Heyman's there.
Yeah.
You need somebody in TNA that's gonna talk just as good as or better than Paul Heyman. Because now is not the time to pull this shit where it's like when ECW came on Raw, they did shit they wasn't doing in ECW. You know what I'm saying? Like they need to do, you know how they like, it's, you know, the wrestlers, your personality turned up to 11. They need TNA to be turned up to 15 if they're gonna ever go into the, you know, WWE. If they're ever gonna do this shit in Royal Rumble. You know what I'm saying? Because in all actuality, I think it was a better idea for them to get Mickie James, because Mickie James fits in the WWE style, than to have like Donna Peruso or any other person that's a knockout to go into the Royal Rumble. Because let's say they, you know, because they're all friends, like they all know each other. And she goes, yo, let me get some spots in this Rumble. And now she looks like one of the top women in that Rumble, and she's a TNA knockout. He's like, hold on, wait, the TNA knockouts better than the WWE divas? Because that, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the questions that you get, especially for people that don't know. Like, they know of Impact, but they don't watch it. And they're like, hold on, wait, this girl could do that? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, they're definitely booked better.
It's true.
That's without a doubt.
Gigi,
honestly,
what's going on?
The fella that now to answer the question. I don't think Moose is going to be in the Rumble, but he's smart for. So in general, we're just saying most of us saying he's smart for calling out Roman to put eyes on the product.
This is true,
but we don't think he's going to be in the Rumble. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't. If they do some male surprises, I'll be shocked.
You know and they hinted at it. They said that they're going to have an outside name join the men's Royal Rumble. They didn't say women's because obviously they want to hype up Mickey James.
They got Mickey James for that for the women's. They already ruined that surprise. That's what it was.
I was like, yo, it could have happened. It could have been organic. It could have been dope. And she comes out with a garbage bag. It would have been even better.
Oh my God, I want her to come out with a garbage bag.
You know what I want? I
want her to come out with a garbage bag, go into the Royal Rumble, and be like, man, fuck this shit. Just throw trash all over the ring and be like, fuck your Royal Rumble, and then walk out. Like, I don't need this shit.
Word.
And then just walk out with the belt, head high. Like, who's garbage now? Oh wait, the pay-per-view is.
WWE needs to have one day. You know, they always have that comedy moment.
That's Johnny Knoxville.
They don't have Heath Slater. I mean, they're gonna end up doing something stupid with Johnny Knoxville. But how about we just get Veer? Like the countdown comes, you see his name on the board. You see his name on the board, and everybody's just looking around, waiting, and everybody's just like, "What the hell's going on?" 5, 4, his name pops up. You're like, "Oh, finally he's coming!" And you get fucking Pat McAfee to be like, "He's finally here." And you're like, "Wait a minute, but where is he?" And he never shows up.
Yo, Kenny, you know what you do? This is what you do. You sit there and you show the clip. Veer is coming, and then you have a helicopter following a white Bronco, and he's driving down the street the whole fucking pay-per-view.
Oh my God!
Right at the end of the pay-per-view, it's almost like a closing credit. He pulls up to the wrong stadium, and you're like, "Fuck!" And he doesn't get out of nothing. He just backs away and just drives off.
He pulls up to NXT. That's what he'll pull up.
He pulls up the Performance Center.
Yeah, the Full Self Center and shit. It's like
walk up to an empty arena. Like,
word.
I know COVID's back, but shit.
Is it today?
Do we see Moose making his way?
Nah, I don't think so.
But that's what the guy in the chat asked. I was like, I don't see that.
I would have seen.
We have to see somebody from Impact. Who would be from Impact that's coming? Because so far, from what I read, Switchblade over here and fucking Jay White is making his impact, and I would love to see Jay White in WWE just to come out and just to like come face to face with certain people that he has fought in ROH and New Japan, just like some of that would be dope. I think Toma Tonga would be dope to come out and face one of the Usos.
Yeah, he's been challenging him.
Exactly. So why not build up from that? But there's so many ways you can go with this. My question is it going to be a worthy opponent for us to be like, holy shit, like an AJ Styles moment? You know what I mean? Or is this going to be like, y'all got this nigga out of everybody in Impact? Y'all got this one? Y'all got Rich Swann back?
I would get Matt Cardona.
Oof.
Have him dress up as Vince McMahon like he did in GCW and just fucking let him go at it.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, with the do-rag. Yeah. But who is that? Like New Japan, there's plenty of people that can do that, GG. But in Impact, like who? Eric Young? Let him beat Santino's record of the fastest elimination?
This is my thing. I don't want to see anybody that was a former WWE superstar in the Royal Rumble. I want to see somebody from Impact Wrestling, because apparently this is where our Forbidden Door is starting to come from, right? I haven't heard news of another organization. Nope. Maybe somebody from ROH, with all that shit that was happening. But I don't want to see somebody who was previously employed by WWE very much like Mickie James to come back to the Rumble. Now, I'm not knocking down Mickie James coming back to the Rumble. I think she's courageous for that. I honestly applaud her, because had they had me after
I would like, fuck no.
Exactly. Because realistically, we all know, one, she got released. She was part of those, one of the fucking 90 plus, the 100 plus people that got fired. Okay. And they did her dirty by putting all of her shit in a black garbage bag. Okay. That was by far one of the most shittiest ways for any superstar, especially somebody with the status of Mickie James, to get fired by the company. You know, I don't want to see anybody that's a former WWE superstar to enter the Royal Rumble in the male section. You know, I want to see somebody else that has never stepped foot into the WWE.
You know who I would love to see? Josh Alexander.
That's a good one.
That's the dude that just won the ROH championship?
No, you talking about Jonathan Gresham?
Okay.
I'm talking about, he used to be the ex. He's the one that Moose beat for the title.
Okay.
He's part of a tag team called the North.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
He used to be tag teams with Ethan Page.
Yep.
Okay, Ethan Page is a great.
Thank God Ethan Page went to AEW and he didn't take that deal with NXT.
Yep.
Oh
man.
Yeah.
He would have been let go. He would have been let go by the middle of the year. He would have been let go already.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. How do we feel about Corey Graves now? Now that he's been cleared to wrestle,
somebody to enter the Rumble.
I don't want to see it though.
They're gonna throw it out there.
I know they're gonna throw it out there, but I don't know if I want to see it. He first and foremost, he was very accident prone in NXT. Right? That's why we have this problem with him, and that's why they decided not for him to wrestle anymore and stuff like that. Who's to say he hasn't been cleared after all these years? You know, it may be his decision where he wants to get back in the ring, especially one of those color commentators that basically gets pushed, like very much like a Jerry Lawler in a way, when he was still active. You know, he was a color commentator, but then every time somebody either fucked around with Jim Ross, or just somebody just coming up to his face like, you don't know what you're talking about, King. And it's like, whoa. You seem to forget who I am. Fuck you. You know? I can see Corey Graves basically going along the lines of it. But man, I would hate to see him get injured again. And then we lose him as a color commentator. Because he's so good at it.
Yeah.
We're gonna get Toad's favorite person, Byron Saxton, as the head person on Monday nights.
Yo, he needs to shut the fuck up, Brian Saxton. Bro. I'm just saying. Yeah, so there are more names being thrown around in the chat. Anthony's talking about, how do you think Braun Strowman would come back and show up at the Rumble?
He's one of those guys that's a little too salty about WWE letting him go.
Yeah,
it was like a culture shock.
Yeah. He's going to ask for more money than what they were paying him, and they're not willing to fork up the money for it.
They're still paying him now. Because he was supposed to get, what, $3 million or something like that?
Yeah.
Right? So they not only did they let the man go, but they're still paying him. Like,
shit. Yeah, hearing that, like, just in theory, like on paper, that seems like a reasonable comeback for the Rumble, because that's a big dude and all that. Right. But yeah, and also about Corey Graves, I agree with Gigi. Like, is he gonna? He can't come back and wrestle as the color commentator. We all know him as the commentator, so we know his personality. Unless he fucking gets kidnapped and turns into like a fucking Aleister Black or something, on the roster. Because my brother always swore by he was the next CM Punk. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was that good. He saw it. But the time's come and gone. We seen Edge. Edge ain't on the same level as he left, when he came back. And he's a the best commentator we have right now, and for him to go into the ring and just be with Carmella, that's a waste.
That's all we need. Just let him be with Carmella.
And in all honesty, there's no spot for him that shows importance anyway. What's he gonna win the Intercontinental title and then do what? Not defend it like Shinsuke? He's gonna win he's gonna win the United States title and have a split personality like fucking Damian Priest?
So really quickly, when it comes to about Shinsuke, rumor has it is that he's actually injured, and that's why he hasn't been defending. I mean, he hasn't been defending the title for months, but as of lately, the newest news on Shinsuke is the fact that he's actually injured. That's why he's more of a valet right now compared to a wrestler.
He needs to give up the. He needs to give up the. He needs to give up that title.
But to whom?
I don't care. Do a tournament.
I agree, but I mean,
like I was talking about this. Yes, I was talking about
a Corbin fan all of a sudden.
I didn't say Corbin. I said a tournament.
Right? He doesn't want him to face Roman. Don't face Roman, but give it to Corbin.
I never said Corbin. I said tournament. Tournament. Do I need to? I said a tournament, not Corbin.
You said Corbin. I heard
tournament.
You know something? After hearing Lay's argument, I heard Corbin also.
Oh my god!
There's not enough people on SmackDown to have a tournament with.
Yeah, that's true.
Yo, it's gonna be like that woman's King of the Ring or Crown of.
Queen
crown, the Queen's crown,
the Queen's crown,
Charlotte's crown.
Yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be 4 people max on each side, and it's gonna end on Raw.
But it's just so.
They're gonna go out of Abu Dhabi for that.
What's going on with the IC title? Like the last time the IC title was ever defended on TV was last year, September 24th was the last time it was defended on TV. And the last time he ever had an IC title match
was when?
The last time he defended the title on TV was September 24th, right? Yep. The last time he ever had an IC title match was November 10th at a house show against Jinder Mahal.
Jinder. Don't hinder the Jinder.
He won the title in August.
Yo, they did nothing for him. I think Xavier Woods would be an amazing Intercontinental Champion, as he is the king and solidify himself as a king holding the IC belt. I think it's the best way to go about. But then you would either have to make Shinsuke a heel or make, Xavier Woods a heel. But right now you can't even make any of them a heel.
Nope.
I don't want to see Corbin. I don't want to see Corbin fucking back as a champion. I don't want to see. I don't know.
Make Ricochet a heel and have him go after fucking King Woods.
They need to
do something with Ricochet, man.
And like I told you, I don't know who he pissed off in the back
because he fucked up homeboy's face.
Fuck his
Whatever
face.
Whatever push he had going on, it's gone.
First of all, let's understand here.
His face was fucked up already.
He's not a pro wrestler.
This is true.
Does he not understand? This is why they tell you don't try this at home. Shit's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's
true.
And he's
absolutely right. But when Vince McMahon
that knows, wear a mask, come back, do your thing. Him and Sheamus can be masked.
Yeah, the mask buddies. They can be the Killer Bees all over again, bro. I see it now.
They can be the Dark Knight.
I can see it now. The Killer Bees. Exactly. 2022.
And Corbin can get the title.
Just like Kenny. Yeah, just like Kenny was. Yo, Jeff says that Woods is injured.
Right? Go fuck yourself. I didn't say that.
Yo, I want to say it now. I want to fucking say it now. Jericho took our shit.
Was this injured?
He did.
That's what Jeff said. But Jericho took our shit. He told Eddie Kingston GFY, and that stands for go fuck yourself.
I'm sorry.
Fucking Jericho. I want my money, motherfucker. I can't talk shit about you, Jericho, because you are pretty much the GOAT right now. But I got my eyes on you, motherfucker. I got my eyes on you.
The level of respect for him, because Jericho knows one thing about the business: put over younger talent.
Yeah,
I'm still here.
He has never had that whole when you put over Fandango, I was like, he had no reason to.
I mean, they cut him a really good check, so.
But the funny thing is, he did it, and Fandango still failed.
Yeah,
Jericho did it.
Man, Fandango was over too, man.
Yo, he said himself
I was watching a basketball game and I saw them doing this shit. I was like, are they doing it?
But that's another wrestler that's popular because of his music, not because of his wrestling.
Xavier
what I'm saying?
Xavier Woods suffered a leg injury last week on SmackDown during the street fight.
Yeah, I think he was talking about that on G4. That he's gonna be out. Yeah, I think he said that he's gonna be out for a while.
I mean, remember his last injury that he came from was from his Achilles heel. So I mean, hopefully it's not that same leg that everything because the Achilles heel is gonna basically trigger everything.
Yeah.
I would hope it's not the same leg, and I hope that it's not a serious injury. Like, thank God, like Ray Phoenix's shit is not that serious. But like shit like that. I hope it's not that much of a serious injury. Let him be out for at least 2 weeks, if max.
He said, all right. So it says that he tore the plantorius muscle under his calf. The doctor explained he's gonna be out 4 to 6 weeks, which means he'll most likely miss the Royal Rumble, and he'll possibly return to Saudi Arabia in February 19th.
They're going back to Saudi in February?
Yeah.
I think the
super duper show.
The sand money's really good.
Yeah, I think what is it, the 17th or something like that? They're going back.
I think what it is that I think they're at this point they're also trying to get all their fucking dates as much as they can with Saudi just to kind of get out of that contract and just be rid of that contract before they sell the company again. Like not again, but before they sell the company.
I hear they want Fox to buy them. What?
But remember, it doesn't matter if Fox wants to buy them. The first person that has a bid when it comes to that shit is really technically the Prince of Saudi. I know there was some legal terms. Was Khan was able to go ahead and be the first one to buy the company, but wasn't there news like back when the whole fucking first shit that went down with Saudi is that wasn't it the Prince that was able to place first bids if the company were to sell?
I think so.
I thought Peacock had the
right?
first bids. That's pretty much their deal going towards.
So the thing
There's no money like Saudi money.
So what I understand was that they had negotiations for them to buy the company, but they asked for too much money and they said, we'll just fucking take your... Oh, no, it was Fox. They negotiated Fox to buy the company. They asked for too much, and Fox was like, "We'll just put SmackDown on Fox." Like that's what we're just gonna buy the Fox show and let them air on Fox because we're not paying that much money for WWE.
Got it.
But if WWE gets sold to Saudi Arabia, sorry, I'm not watching the shit no more. Not watching the shit no more. Because that's fucking bullshit. I don't even know why we would sell it, to be honest with you. Like, you have Shane and Stephanie and Triple H there, plus the grandkids. Like, this was supposed to be a family business.
Yeah, but the family has changed. And because of certain business decisions, as was it Kyoto that said it? Mike Kyoto said because of the business, it's what tore the family apart. The family used to be a family business, but with all this shit that happened throughout the years, it just tore the family apart. Yes. And the biggest thing that tore the family apart was Triple H and Stephanie McMahon, because it was said to never marry someone from the business that you're doing business with. And they broke that rule. And because of that, everything kind of took its own toll, I would say.
Yeah.
But that was definitely something that was said that, if Vincent Kennedy McMahon Sr. was still around and alive, he probably wouldn't let that shit fly with Stephanie and Triple H.
Yeah.
That's true.
But it's a family business, and they want to keep it in the family, like Vince wanted to do in that storyline.
McMahon does. You know what I mean? That's sick prick.
Word. Yo, I got $5. If y'all want to put, go in on this, we can bid for the WWE. I got $5.
That's true, yeah.
I got 200.
The way they write the storylines, I mean, that's what it's worth right now.
Yeah.
Let me sell whatever stock I have remaining with the WWE, and I'll put that bid in.
Yo, I'm telling you right now,
because their stock is trash right now.
Yeah.
What?
That's just
I don't know what's worse, AMC or fucking WWE.
Yo, AMC dropped crazy. But yo, I'll tell you one thing though. Let's say we buy WWE. First thing I'm gonna do is bring back Keith Lee and Samoa Joe. I need Keith Lee back. If I'm gonna own WWE, I need Keith Lee and Samoa Joe back. They're my guys. And then we're gonna have Ricochet on TV.
The first thing I do is fire Pritchard, Dunn, Laurinaitis.
No, who's gonna carry their bags?
I don't give a flying fuck who does. I don't want them anywhere near my product.
They're unemployed too.
I'm gonna have Reno and shit in their soup, and then
release everybody. I'll get their stuff and I'll put it in garbage bag and go. Here you go. How does that feel? You put your cocksuckers in. You like that? Feels good. Feels good.
Yeah.
They don't have everybody that they did it to do it to them. Everybody call them and go. Listen, we just let you know we appreciate what you've done and we wish you luck in your future endeavors. Everybody that they released, I want them to call them and tell them that. He goes, oh, we rehired everybody. We got everybody back. But you guys, in order to balance it out, we got to lose your
we
money.
have to let you guys go.
Your pay.
We have to let you guys go do the budget cuts.
He's going to balance out. Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yo, it's budget cuts. Budget cuts, guys.
Yeah. And you're difficult to work with. You're difficult to work with.
Absolutely. You're clearly difficult to work with.
Yeah. We can see it in your fucking eyes.
You know what I'm saying? Especially you.
Yo,
like that.
Yeah, fucking cocksucker. In the chat, Rick, wrong show, bro. 99 Problems. He wants to know what's the plans for Almost. It's obvious WWE's trying to push him to the moon, but he can't wrestle. He's not good. He's tall, but he could hardly move, and I understand the hype around him. The hype around him is that he is the attraction that Vince McMahon loves. He loves any kind of Andre the Giant type person. My man is 7'4" and tall, and And to be honest with you, 99 Problems, you don't really need to do much with Almost. Like in the ring wise. Like if you make him that unstoppable dude, he can pretty much dominate over anyone. And then you put him in against somebody like Big E, where Big E could just, carry him in the match and all. You don't need to hide too much of Almost because he's that big. You know what I'm saying? It's almost.
Who can you put him in the match with right now?
He's having a match with AJ apparently.
No, but who? I mean, after the AJ, obviously.
They're not gonna have anything for him.
I would have him in matches with jobbers, and then maybe when he gets enough steam, take the title away from Priest, and just let him just have jobbers until somebody else is built up to take the title from him.
You know what they should do? Just thinking about this, because after when you said that, is have them do the same thing they did with Warlow. Have him run through all these different local talent, until you have a legit, opponent for him. Maybe put him up against a Damian Priest and just fucking destroy his ass.
Yeah.
At a house show, and then pick it up again on Raw.
But the thing is, Wardlow's over. Almost isn't.
Well, WWE wants
people love Omos, man. Like I've seen it in I've seen house shows where the people freaking cheering for this guy. So he's getting over with the fans. Like the little kids love his tall ass.
I'll have to take your word.
Yeah, because he's another giant. But then this is the thing. This is the thing. Omos is, I hate to say it, Black's WWE's version, WWE's Black version of the Big Show.
Pretty much, yeah.
You're gonna have your David versus Goliath matches. He's gonna run into Rey Mysterio at least once. Again, with big guys, big guys have better matches with smaller guys.
It's true.
Because if you have two big giants in the ring, it's gonna make the match look slow. And I don't want to see Omos with jobbers. Although the last match that he had with that jobber, homeboy looked like he was about to piss his pants.
Yeah, I felt bad for him.
Pobrecito. Like, we just looked at him like, why?
Yeah.
Why? Why do we have
the smallest guy in the state?
like at this point, Omos should be like, my man, you really want to do this? You know what's gonna happen.
Word.
I'm gonna give you a chance to either walk and play that part. I'm gonna give you a chance to walk out my ring. walk on my ring, forfeit the match. This is how I'm going to start winning now because I'm not going to waste my time wrestling some small ass dudes that are not worth my time. I was with AJ Styles. I was a tag team champion with AJ Styles. I beat AJ Styles. And you're going to give me him? You're going to give me this? The disrespect. Get out of my face. I wouldn't, you know what? I would love to put him in the Hurt Business. Why not have MVP be the mouthpiece for him?
It's funny. Somebody said have LA Knight talk for him.
I don't want LA Knight. I don't want LA Knight to talk for him.
He's a little off color.
For that, put AJ back with him.
Yeah.
I don't want. I want LA Knight. No, I'd rather have LA Knight. I'd rather have LA Knight come onto the main roster and fight Shinsuke Nakamura, and he could hold the IC title.
I can see that.
You know?
Let me talk to you for a minute.
By the way, Walter, he has to show up for Royal Rumble.
He has to.
At this point, he did his farewell match for NXT UK. He has to show up.
They're going to mess up
I can see a match between Omos and Walter.
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
Yo, do you think that Omos is tough enough to fight Walter? Like those chops?
He's not.
No, but they're gonna put. They could put both of them together. I will see in Royal Rumble. You will see Omos face to face with Walter. I guarantee that. You won't see it ever again, but you'll see it at the Royal Rumble.
Like Corbin and
you're gonna see them both tops with each other. And
like
I mean, Omos is gonna lose.
Yeah. There you go.
But yeah, I don't. Oh, they're gonna mess up Walter's son. I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
Damn, so you just broke Blaze heart, Gigi.
And I saw it.
Sorry.
I thought he was gonna put the kid over. He destroyed the kid.
I didn't even see. I didn't even see that match. I'm going to see it. I'm going to watch it, but I haven't got a chance to watch it just yet.
Oh my God, Walter, man! I love Walter, man.
I'm sorry, Lay. I'm so sorry. I just broke Lay's heart.
Yeah, he's hurt. He's hurt.
He's coming to the main roster.
Now he's gonna be listening to Boys and Men all night.
You moved to the U.S. already? You already moved to the U.S.? I forgot that he's coming to the main roster, son.
Damn,
okay.
They're gonna put him on Raw.
Deep breaths. No anxiety attacks. Deep breaths.
Yo, taking the heat off of Walter and still sticking with the Royal Rumble. I saw a post that's saying that if CM Punk is a mystery entrant in the Royal Rumble, wins it and goes to WrestleMania, like I showed you guys, I personally think he is not on that level right now. What do you guys think of that? The possibility.
I don't think it's smart. I wouldn't.
Yeah, me either.
I wouldn't do
that. Shit.
Yep.
He's getting. First of all, he's looked okay in his matches, not great. His footing is still not where it should be, and it's just all the shit he's been talking. I wouldn't do it. Don't do that.
Yeah.
I'd prefer you put in Jericho or even Thing or the American Dragon.
Yeah.
They would put him before they do anybody else. Because remember, he left on great terms with them.
It's true.
Mm-hmm. But they were like, when he left, there was also like, we're not mad at you. We get it. We couldn't get the deal with Japan. They did. That's what you wanted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it like take away the beef.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that CM Punk is good enough to do that right now?
No, he's not. He's not. Absolutely not. No,
I honestly don't either. I think that his return to wrestling was like the first match was and then just went downhill. Like he's just a normal motherfucker now. There's no more magic there for me. Like he needs to do something big.
I've been saying that since day one.
This is true.
This is the same guy that sees nothing in Bobby Lashley. So
yeah,
take it with a grain of salt.
That is also true.
No. Don't do that. Yo, so you know this for a fact. Yo, the episode is up.
Yeah,
2 episodes up of you talking about I don't see anything in Bobby Lashley. Me and Toe like, really?
Yeah.
No.
I had to explain to you Bobby Lashley's history, bro.
Word.
2 straight episodes of you saying I don't see anything in Bobby Lashley. I'm like, really?
I have a question. Who on Impact, obviously Impact, we already know it's TNA, Impact, whatever. Who from Impact is kind of like more or less their day ones where they had a few with Bobby that are still with Impact? Are there anybody left?
I think
Edwards
had a match with Bobby.
Who?
Yeah.
And that's when the other half of the American Wolves got hurt.
Yeah. Eric Young.
And I think he won. It was an X Division match, if I'm not mistaken. And that's when Bobby won the X Division title.
I know.
And he's been in TNA because he's been the world champion TNA, Eddie Edwards.
Yes.
Once he braided his hair and he made everything weird and he got extreme. Yeah.
Yep.
Eddie Edwards is probably the guy.
I know.
I'm only asking because
he fought Bobby Lashley for the TNA Championship, and EC3. I know that was a big deal. Like that feud they had.
EC3. Even Moose.
And the only reason why I'm asking is because we are. It's still talking about the Royal Rumble, talking about this Forbidden Door. All of a sudden, all right. So I need to know if we're gonna get a Bobby Lashley into the Royal Rumble. Let's just say, hypothetically speaking, he goes into the championship match. He doesn't win it. He's going to want to go step into, the Royal Rumble. We're going to see that, right? And having somebody as a feud, because Bobby Lashley is his own beast in his own right.
Mm-hmm.
Not, no puns towards, Brock Lesnar being the beast incarnate, but my thing is, if we're going to have a Forbidden Door open, make it meaningful where fans are going to recognize, oh, shit, the last time I saw Homeboy with this guy in the ring, they had some major beef, and let them go at it.
Agreed.
Agreed. Do we see now this Forbidden Door closing after the Royal Rumble, or do we see it continuing on to Raw and SmackDown?
Nah, I think I just see it for the Rumble. That's it.
Yeah, I think it's more of a favored door than a forbidden door, but it also depends.
You think it's just a test drive?
Yeah, it's just one of those. We need people for the Rumble. Can y'all help us out?
Because they let go of everybody.
Yeah,
that's how we need women. They were like, we need women for the Rumble.
Yeah, like I want to see how they react with these people, because if they give them something meaningful to do in the Rumble, then maybe I can see them on Raw or SmackDown. But other than that, like I said, they don't give enough credit to the other organizations for this shit to mean anything. Like,
and that, I think that's a major segue going into MLW suing WWE because of that.
That's true.
For that same exact reason.
They're monopolizing the system. They're suing them for monopolizing the wrestling organization, especially with
they pretty much blocked the TV deal for them. That's what they're saying.
Yeah, and the non-compete clause and shit.
Yeah, and they told them, listen, if you do it with them, it's not going to be worth it. They pretty much said that MLW has shady business dealing. MLW's like, what? Which would have been that TV deal would have been a game changer for MLW, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like, MLW has good wrestling, even though if they have Enzo. They still have good wrestling.
Huh.
Oh, my fault. Nenzo? I believe it's Nenzo now?
Nenzo. You can't use the name Enzo.
So he just changed it around.
Yo, who did he just tag team
He just took out the E. Amazing. WWE took out the E. Just like we took out the F.
That's it.
Get the F out of here.
Get the F out of here. E for exiting your ass up out of here.
Yo, Anthony goes, EC3 might be in the Rumble, but do you see him in the Rumble with your own narrative shit?
No.
Nah, I don't see him coming back to WWE at all.
Yeah, yo, he seemed like if any one of us
he's another Ryback.
Yeah, like it almost looked like it killed him to be in the WWE. It hurt his soul.
He has every right to be a Ryback. He can be a Ryback more than Ryback.
That's true.
Ryback got pushed. Ryback got pushed.
Yeah.
EC3 never got pushed.
Yeah. If EC3 would have gotten the push that Ryback gotten, he would have took that ball and ran with it. And he would have done amazing things with it because he was doing amazing things prior to coming to WWE. And even in his NXT run, it felt short-lived for the moment because how quickly they moved him up to the main roster. And for what? to not even utilize the man. This is my problem. They bring people up, but they don't utilize them because they're like, I don't know what to do with you. Like, you people don't watch your own product. You can't get notes from the person that, hey, I saw you were working with so-and-so. What are they like? What's their character? I think I can work with this or something like that. It's like they're completely out of the blue, out of the known. You know, like very much how like when they brought Piper on to the main roster. Oh, excuse me, Dewdrop.
Get it right, Gigi.
Can we put her in the therapy session where Alexa Bliss is at, so we can actually get Piper instead of Dewdrop back? And like can we switch these therapy sessions?
Yeah, they might change. They might change it soon.
Yo, how do you feel about Alexa Bliss's therapy session? Because we saw it on Raw, and I was like, this is the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
I was so fucking annoyed and pissed, and I'm like, how the fuck are you motherfuckers? You get me all the time. Alexa Bliss returns next week on Monday Night Raw to the journey of her some journey. Yep. All right, we're on a journey. Okay. And I get it. It's stories. We love the stories. Yes, we love stories, but we actually would love to see this person live.
Yeah.
Like, my journey to redemption, to finding myself is finding that title around my waist. But they can't do that because they have Becky on Raw and not Charlotte. In all honesty, they should have just moved fucking Alexa Bliss to SmackDown and had them continue her feud with Charlotte.
Yeah, especially after Toni Storm leaving.
Yeah. You know? Like, her journey should be going from Mondays to Fridays. That's her journey.
Yeah.
For about 4 to 5 days. That's it. Yeah. We're getting...
They just be like, Via dropped her off. And now she's on SmackDown because Via dropped her off, and now let's do it, Charlotte. Let's do this.
He's doing a role. Yeah.
They can still do something with Alexa and Charlotte, because Charlotte is in the Royal Rumble.
Well, that's true.
Let her be in the Rumble. The lights go out, and who's
the lights are not gonna go out. They're gonna put Alexa Bliss music. Everybody's gonna love her. She's gonna come out. And then you know what's going to happen at the Rumble? Lily might come out.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Lily might come out to play. Why? Because we're stupid like that. And we're going to bring the fucking doll back. Just for one night only. Maybe.
And she's going to eliminate Charlotte. Lily is going to eliminate Charlotte.
She's going to eliminate Charlotte. That's it.
And it's going to be Lily versus Charlotte at WrestleMania.
That's it.
Let me tell you something. If they ever make a match like that, I swear on everything I love, I will deactivate everything. I will not watch fucking Monday. I would not. Me and you would never do Monday Night Raw again. All right. My YouTube channel will be strictly of just me sitting there right here like this, complaining about everything, like the old man that just be in the fucking bus stop and be like, you fucking kids, I can't stand you bastards. I'm gonna shit on everything WWE, yo. I swear to God.
Yo,
because that'll be the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Kenny, we saw Vince McMahon wrestle God, bro.
He cut a promo on him as God was coming down the ramp, and he stopped him. He stopped God from coming down the ramp.
Don't remind me of that bullshit.
Oh, no. It was me, Austin. It was me all along.
I think that was worse than the God thing.
Oh, man.
Motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
Real, and it's you.
Oh, man.
Yo, real quick, I like to point out that I can't see Show, but I saw his sandwich perfectly.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, I see the hat.
And I see the hat.
And some of the beard.
Show is in full black.
Hey.
And then he has a sandwich. And I just see a sandwich floating on the screen.
And God said, let there be light.
Word. Let there be Show.
And then Vince McMahon said, stop it.
Where the fuck do you think you're going?
Oh man. But
wait, you're talking, but we don't hear you.
Yeah, you muted, bro.
He's muted, bro.
That's not necessarily a bad thing.
This is true.
Calm down. Calm down.
When he's muted, he makes the best points.
Yeah, because we can kind of understand him.
Yeah.
Oh, he left. See what y'all guys did?
Yeah. That's the chat's fault. It's all good, Pro Wrestling Fiend. We all good. He's talking about Bray Wyatt. I don't think Bray Wyatt's coming back for WWE, nah.
This is my company, and this is me smoking. So I feel you.
Yeah.
Enzo will never come back to WWE. And
No,
Big Cass,
he burned that bridge.
Big Cass isn't thing. He's in TNA.
Yeah. He just had that triple threat match for the title.
Yep.
There might be too much heat between him and Carmella. Still, that might
true.
be like, no, we won't do that.
No, I think he'll be okay because he apologized for that. Like he said, he was at a really bad place in his life, and he knew a lot of the things that he did was hurting a lot of people, and he didn't want the help in the beginning. But now, once he got clean, he's like now he's on some like I'm trying to prove everybody wrong type of thing of how they pictured me to be. And I mean, so far so good. He hasn't gotten into any trouble. He stays away from drinking and all this, and he handles his depression really well, for the most part. So I don't know. Maybe you could see him back one day in WWE. I don't think it's going to be right now because he's doing really well on the Indies and on Impact. So
he wants redemption.
He's looking really good in the ring. So
he wants redemption. Have him fight Corey Graves. Like real, put on the gloves, put him in the octagon. Let's fight.
Nah, I think he'll beat the shit out of Corey Graves.
I think so too, but I'm just saying, like, there goes your redemption. Fuck it.
Corey's one of those guys that looks tough, but no.
Not with them no socks and high pants. I'm sorry.
Hold on. Show. Why did you open the bottle, look at it like you didn't know what it was, smelt it, and then drink it?
It's been in my car. It's been in my car for a few days.
Oh shit!
Sure.
I know with cold weather it should be good, but I sent that cell phone holder in the group for you to buy, yet you still have not.
See, I'm about to buy it.
I'm not watching you from crotch level.
Yeah, like the POV shit, vision, like wearing some, like.
In the group, so you can get it, you can mount it, and you won't have to go through that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the gas station you're at has those fucking mounts.
This ain't no gas station. This is Five Guys.
You ain't charging your phone? Well, Five Guys got them. One of the guys got them.
I was about to say, like, Five Guys don't really got shit like that.
Yeah, get some of the peanuts and just no. You ain't charging your car?
Yeah, I am.
The fuck, Five Guys has a gas station but not a fucking phone holder? What kind of Five Guys you at?
The Teslas it's not a gas station. It's just like a little tower.
Yo, can you like take a screenshot of his frozen pic? Because it's amazing right now.
You need to charge your phone.
I'm fucking up.
Yeah.
As usual.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Mm-hmm. My bad.
Hold on, wait. So you charge your car at a Five Guys?
Yeah. It's like a mall area. There's a Five Guys. There's an AMC.
So if it's a mall area, there's a place that probably sells the thing I'm talking about.
Yeah, the little tables outside the mall in the little hallways and shit. They probably got the phone holders. Is there 5 Below there?
Five Below? No, I don't see no Five Below.
What about 6 and above?
6 and above, I do see. Any of these stores is 6 and above.
No. 6 and above. He goes, I don't think so. What?
Oh man. Yo, all right.
Anyway,
now that we got that out the way, I want to transition into Seth Rollins again. I want to get back into Seth Rollins being the Universal Champion.
He's not the Universal Champion.
Oh no, he is not. If he's the number fucking 1 contender, he's the champion. And Gigi left. Because of fucking show.
Because of what you said.
Because of you. Because of your ass.
A man is not champion no more.
Because of your ass. But like, yo, how did Seth Rollins get a shot? Storyline wise.
This is honestly, this baffles me more than how bad they're gonna fuck up Walter. I don't understand the logic to these people. SmackDown superstar gets a shot at the Universal Championship, and he didn't beat anybody to do it.
Yeah. Okay. Like, how did that make sense?
He's been in a lot of good matches to me.
A lot of good matches. He hasn't won any of them.
Hey, Drew didn't win any of them when he was fighting fucking Lashley.
All right. Yo, my man, you're preaching to the choir right now.
Yeah, that's pretty much what we were saying. Yeah, we didn't condone the 87 fucking title matches from Drew either. Just throwing that out there.
By the way, my favorite thing is that Drew lost the Money in the Bank qualifying match and then got into a second one. Him Orton and AJ. I was like, wait. What? Wait. You're rewarding him for losing? You're rewarding all three of these guys for losing? Fucking losers. What are you doing? Yeah. You want him that bad in the match?
Because it's not about winning or losing, Lay. It's about you trying. He put in his best effort, and he deserves the medal.
Yo, all right. Put me in a match. Let me try and get a title shot.
Yeah, right? The fuck was that?
Whoa, you got a fucking jet outside?
That sounded like a camel flying.
To me this time.
No, that was me. That was me.
Oh.
Cause like, remember, okay, so where I live right by the BQE. So like around this time, they like want to speed through the fucking highway where I'm at. So you hear everything.
Oh, you got some family happening back there.
Yeah.
It's about family. It's all about family.
Word. Torello just went by.
Tortello.
That's the newest person from Fast and Furious.
Yo, hold up, time out.
Tortello.
The new member of Diamond Wrestling.
Tortello makes tortillas.
How do you spell Tortello?
Tortello.
There you go. He's in Dynamite. Yo, we just
Tortello.
We just signed him to Diamond Wrestling, baby.
Tortello. I thought he was a part of Fast 10.
Well, he's
that's it.
He's a part of Diamond Wrestling just so we can break into the movies.
He's gonna be the Toretto's third, fourth cousin removed from his roommate's brother.
He's a half brother that they didn't know about.
Yeah.
Fandango's best
friend. They never mentioned in any of the movies.
Yeah, for real.
Ever until now because it fits.
Yeah.
Anyway, did they ever talk about their mom? Off topic of wrestling.
No.
Did they ever talk about their mom in Fast and Furious about the Toretto mom?
Their mom can't. Right? His mom can't drive, so she's exiled from the family. She's excommunicado.
But that means, but listen, but that means she's still alive, right? So that means that she has another son out there, which they have a half brother. That's who's in Fast 10, the one that freaking show just mentioned.
Tortello, yeah.
Tortello.
Yeah, Tortello. That's why his name is different.
Yeah, Tortello. Good call, show.
I don't think Dominic Toretto and John Cena were birthed by a woman mother. I think they were genetically made. I think that's the story.
Like Julius?
Yeah.
Twins?
Yeah. They were genetically made. So Danny DeVito could be his twin brother, and he just got all the shit.
I can see that.
Yeah, I can see that too.
Work.
Yeah, Joe Pesci and all them. What we're doing is we are reenacting the writers for WWE coming up with Seth Rollins as the #1 contender for the Universal Championship. All right, 99 Problems goes, from what I hear, the original plan is for Seth Rollins to win the World Heavyweight title from Big E Langston at day one.
That was the plan, yeah.
That was the plan.
But now they're talking about him beating Roman and Big E going after him and them changing the titles between SmackDown and Raw.
Supposedly first, Big E was going to win. He was supposed to win the title, keep his title, and then they said no. Seth Rollins is gonna win the title, and then all of a sudden, fucking Roman called COVID, and they said no, we're gonna X that, we're gonna give it to Brock Lesnar, and he's gonna win the title. And now this is what we have now. we have babyface Brock up
Bobby,
against
Bobby versus Brock.
Bobby Lashley.
Yeah. Oh, you said babyface, bro. I thought you said Biggie.
Yeah.
I was like,
No, babyface Brock.
Yeah.
That's what I call him because he doesn't act like
I was gonna say Bobby who?
He don't act like a heel.
well, it's the hair, Kenny. Me, you, and Lay know that if we grew out our hair and we had that long hair, we'll be acting different also. Like
I wish I had a picture.
Our mood would be a lot better.
I used to, man, listen, nobody could tell me in high school, shit, the hair I had. You thought I was Dominican. You thought I was Dominican.
Shit.
The curls.
Yup. I had the curls with the tape up fade. Shit.
Ooh, my man had the black gel. Ooh,
Nah, no gel, man. No gel, baby.
Yeah.
I got Indian in my family.
Oh, yo, all right. Since we're gonna transition into wrestling. Did you guys watch Dynamite last week? Did you watch Dynamite yesterday?
Holy shit!
Because we went from stupidity booking to hair, and now let's go into wrestling. You know.
Wait. Because as a barber, I can appreciate the different levels of beardness.
Yeah, this is true. Yeah. Yo, there's some motherfucker on Twitch that keeps saying that shit, and I'm like, yo, my man, is that the only thing you can write? Like he has that shit. Copy and paste.
I don't know if this guy follows all of us for some reason because I've seen him on another show that I was on, and I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. And then he went on Dave's and did the same shit, and I was like, yo, are you following us? Like, what the fuck is this? And then he came on yours and did the same shit, and I was like, yo, this dude. I don't know who he is, but goddamn it, man!
He has a thing for beards, apparently.
Yeah.
It's legit.
Yeah,
I'm gonna shave all this off and just hopefully see if he comes on like a Monday night and just be like,
now there's no progression, motherfucker.
There's no progression, kid. Where you going with now?
Word. All right, but yo, have you guys seen Dynamite yesterday?
Yes.
I didn't get to finish it, but there was one thing I want to talk about. It's the Serena Deebs and
Sheeta. That's Shakira.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna call her Shakira. I was gonna say
Shakira.
Yeah, Sheeta, where like she jumped her and hurt her. Like she jumped her and started attacking her leg. And at the end of the match, she won because the referee stopped it. But she pulled out a kendo stick, and I'm watching it at work. So I have Krills next to me, and Krills isn't paying attention, but I'm talking to him like he is. And I'm like, yo, Krills, if she would have pulled out a metal pipe, like a metal pipe, and whacked her leg with it once, and the ref and the trainer was like, yo, stop, like on some, you're gonna hurt this woman, and she's not gonna be able to wrestle no more. And she whacked her with it again, and the ref jumped on top of Sheeta's leg. And she whacked the ref with it. And then you see all the other refs like, no, this bitch is crazy. We got to stop this. And then Aubrey, grabs her and they all grab her. They stop her and all that other shit. I think that would have been like the moment. That would have been the Mark Henry retirement speech when he turned on John Cena. You know what I'm saying? Because when she did that, no one gave a shit in the ring. So it's hard for us to give a shit. If the ref and the trainer would have put an emphasis on them, like, yo, you're going to hurt this woman. We need to stop. This shit is real now. Like, why y'all niggas cheering? This shit ain't, like, you ain't supposed to be doing this. What the fuck? It would have made it more impactful. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if you guys caught that spot. If you agree, fill me in with that.
I could definitely see that. You know what I mean? Because it looked like it was just a run-of-the-mill beating. You know what I'm saying? Like it was, it was like, oh, this happens every Tuesday. We do this all the time. You know
Pretty
what I'm
much.
saying? Like, well, got to put something behind that. I wasn't a fan of that segment. I was like,
Yeah,
like it literally, when it started, I wanted to get something to eat, and I came back, and it was over.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it's over. Okay, cool. Just something about that. I wasn't captivated from the beginning, so it didn't matter.
They're just trying to make her into more of a heel. Because everybody just loves Serena D. So now it's like they want to make her into somebody who's like she's tired of the women's division or the way it is. So she's gonna start running things her way. You know what I mean? So obviously you took out Shida now because of the way she was wrestling. So I'm kind of wondering like who's next for her to go up against. I would love to see her and Ruby Riott go at it and see what she could do there because both of them are really good and then both of them are technical. So
that's dope. I would have made her character almost like Pentagon from Lucha Underground, where he was just breaking people's arms.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was the best.
Yeah.
There's something really simple about a guy coming in, or even a woman coming in, just hurting somebody and leaving.
Yeah.
For me, that should have always been Cesaro's thing.
Yeah.
Like at one point, Cesaro just comes in, lays waste to somebody with all his power, and just walks out. Never gets on the mic. It doesn't matter. He comes in, even after he wins the match, he just starts neutralizing or whatever, starts destroying people, and he just leaves. Like you just have a horse do horse shit.
Yep.
That's it. Come in, catch, wreck, and leave. You know what I mean? Until it gets to the point like, yo, you'll get in, you'll see the IC champ, and you go like that. Dude, you can't run from me, son. No matter who I get in this ring with, I eradicate whoever's a champ, the same thing happens.
It's inevitable.
You know I mean? Absolutely, yeah. And it's phenomenal, especially.
Oh, yeah. It's for the culture.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what, like, Wardlow should have started and been that way in my book.
Yeah.
That's how I would have Wardlow. Not as MJF's, like, lackey. I would have been like Wardlow just running roughshod. And all of a sudden, it gets to the point, like, yo, whoever's a champ can't deny me.
And also, Cody Rhodes beat him, too. So that was fun. That was. I want to get into Cody Rhodes, but
he actually said something about the fact that he wished the thing with Go-Go that he would have done it different.
Yeah,
I'm like, you think? You prick.
Yeah, I want to get in.
You sold that gut punch like the greatest thing since sliced bread, and now you did something wrong. All right, Homelander, you can eat the punch. What are we doing here?
Yeah,
I mean, if you're not doing Triple H's Reign of Terror. A part 2, then I don't know what you're doing, buddy.
Nah, that's true.
Yeah.
But I'll let Show or Kenny talk about what do you think about that, Kenny?
With what Shida and Serena D?
Yeah.
I thought it was great. I love the simple fact that you're making Shida a heel. I'm not Shida, Serena D a heel now. You know what I mean? And she's gonna continue traveling, doing this stuff, you know, through the indies. You know what I mean? So like, that's what I said. I want to see her like now that Shida is out of the picture. I think she went back to Japan for a little while. I want to see who's next. You know what I mean? I want to see her face against Ruby Riott and see what she can do there. You know what I mean? Just because both of them are really technical wrestlers, and I think she'll, you know, continue on with this heel run. And I thought it was smart to use the kendo stick because Shida always comes out with a kendo stick anyway. So it's like, why not use her own weapon against her?
I hear you, but that kendo stick ain't you know made for killing body parts.
Have you ever gotten hit with a kendo stick?
No, but I'm pretty sure if you smack me in the leg with a kendo stick, it's not gonna tear my ACL, MCL, BCL, MCD, BCB. You know what I'm saying? You ever been whipped by a belt?
I've been whipped by everything. I'm Puerto Rican.
Yeah, so yeah, have you ever broke your fucking arm by an extension cord?
What was going on?
Washington, what's going on? We're talking about the segment between Shida and Deebs yesterday on Dynamite. Where
I've gotten bruises.
Yeah, but like in all actuality, I can see Shida still walking out of the ring after getting smacked with the kendo stick in the knee.
But it's entertainment, man.
That's why I'm saying if she would have came up with a metal pipe and hit her, it would have led to Shida being injured and off TV for a while.
But the thing was, you want to get that build, so that's why they're using the kendo. You want to just go straight fucking Peacemaker and fucking go blood and guts and shit.
Here's the thing, Kenny. They fought 4 times already.
All right.
It's time for Shida to get off TV. And when she makes her return, she's the hero.
But that's what she did now. She's out of here. She's gone. She went back to Japan.
Yeah, from a kendo stick. If she would have had a metal pipe.
No, but she went from a complete beatdown.
See, look what you did, Kenny. Look what you did. We're losing them.
Losing people one by one?
Because they don't believe in your theories, Kenny. They don't believe in these theories.
Listen, I'll be the last one standing, still sitting here on my soapbox. Okay. I thought it was a good ending to their feud for now. The Shida was gonna leave regardless if she would have got beaten with this candlestick or not, because she was going back to Japan.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what I'm saying. The steel pipe. Watched it. Yes, I've been hit with mad shit. What do you what do you think about that?
You know how to break a leg.
I'm completely lost right now because of all the fucking internet connection I've been having and trying to figure out what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
I figured it out. I'm back. Everybody's like, we're running smoothly on my end, because next thing you know, everybody, I was like, oh, they're lagging. Not all three of them are lagging. That means I'm lagging. Son of a bitch. And
Gigi kept going in and out, and she heard beatings. Then I let pipe. She's like,
Shida and Serena D.
Serena D.
That was good. That was a good match. Yo, I love Serena D. Absolutely love it. There's so much that you can do with her, and she can go so far, that I'm excited to see what happens next, because this chick was like going super crazy, hitting the ref. Audrey had to get her. There's just so much. She's going back to Japan. So, I mean, what better way to kind of go home than like with a bitter rival that when she comes back, everybody knows the first thing she's going to do is go straight into a storyline with her.
Mm-hmm.
So this whole match, the end, the beginning, the ending is literally for the long run. This is far from over. And I'm excited to see what comes next. I think we need Shida off the TV for a little bit as this happy baby. We need her as a heel. I don't see that happening. Serena is just so much better as that.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see what it's going to happen with her, because I want to see her as the AEW Women's Champion.
Shida? Or
no, Serena D.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
I want her as a Women's Champion.
She put on one hell of a match with Britt Baker. Because Britt Baker transitions into that lockjaw very well. She transitions to that shit very well.
That is a good point. She is the Malenko of the women's division.
She is, yeah.
I absolutely completely agree with that, Randy. 100%. It's funny. I was trying to put a finger on who she reminded me of. That's a good one.
Yeah, Randy said
with a way more charisma. By the way.
No, yeah.
He's not just like, how do I say that? Like just
stone face,
like deadpan.
Yeah.
Like just.
Randy said Gigi will get Shida a makeover and turn her into a Mortal Kombat character.
I mean, it's not hard to turn it into a Mortal Kombat character.
This is true.
She have to look right.
This is true.
I'm fucked up to say, but it's true. I'm just being realistic about it.
Yeah.
Shit, she don't need me. She got the Young Bucks.
For real. Borrow one of their costumes.
Word.
What happened to the chick on SmackDown? The liberator of
Xia Li?
Yeah, Xia Li. Is she still there? Or?
No, they used her for a little while and dipped off.
Yo,
I guess she couldn't get over.
She's going to be in the Women's Royal Rumble for sure. They have to put her in there, just because it's still kind of fresh. And then they might have to do her whole entrance. She might come as number one just for her entrance.
Yeah, right.
On some real ass shit.
What up, Walter?
They're gonna play her entrance at least one more time to see how the crowd gets going. But it's like WWE is absolutely funny with this shit, because they give these people some amazing effects, right? But on the TV, it's great. When it's live, it's a little too much, and it's showboating. And there's nothing wrong with showboating. But, Don't make it your whole entrance. You know, they try to be. They did. We all can say that they did really extra, and they did an amazing job. Not to take away from it. All right, they did an amazing job. But how long can we have an entrance that massively long? I mean, it's not even a song that we're just like doing. She's just doing mad, you know, moves that she does in her promos that we've seen multiple times on NXT while she was training, you know, and all these the little fucking video packages they want to go ahead and give us. You know, she's going to come out, but they need to do something with her. They just, again, don't know what to do with her.
They don't know what to do with anybody.
No. But you know what? Every woman that's in the back of the locker room, take one match with Charlotte. Why not? Like Charlotte just keeps going through the roster.
Right. The merry-go-round and shit.
The merry-go-round. The one person that we had like, oh shit, Toni Storm could do it. It didn't happen.
Shit the bed.
What happened? She fucking said, man, fuck y'all. Nah.
It's like how we feel every day when we be like, yo, you know what? One day, I'm just going to leave out of work and not come back and just say, you know what? Fuck you guys.
Facts.
Like, yo, I'm out. And she actually did that. She was like everything that we felt, she just did it in one day. She was like, you know what?
And she took the extra mile by fucking booking her own plane ticket back home to the UK. Yep. Not to Florida, not to New York, not to a little countryside. No, she said, fuck that.
Like, yo, I'm out. Like, you know what?
Some great
She didn't even say about it anybody. Like, nobody in the that was the funniest thing when they said it. It was like nobody in the locker room knew that she was going home.
Friends.
Yo, they had their staff meeting by catering, and they're like, "Oh, Toni Storm, you did it. Where the fuck is Toni?
Yeah, where did she go? She's out."
And then
you could tell like nobody gave a shit. It was only the fans because not one person from WWE said, "Hey man, like we're gonna miss Toni." No pictures up on Twitter of them together. Everybody just went back to work the next day like it was nothing. Like like somebody covered her shift.
Word. Fuck that bitch anyway. Yo, Ricky wants to know, Gigi, what do you think about Ruby Soho eventually joining House of Black?
Oh man, that would be cool. But I actually see Julie Hart joining the House of Black. She saved his ass in not to say save it. She prevented any more harming. Like she was like, no, stop. She's still wearing a fucking eye patch. Sis, you had grown ass men get this shit done more than once to their face. Not one of them was sporting a fucking eye patch. Let go of the eye patch. You know what's gonna happen? It's the female version of her turning into Malachi Black. Because there's going to be a day where they're going to use her and then she's going to have this weird ass fucking small ass paint or the eyeball or the fucking contact first. And then she's going to end up turning on the Varsity Blues. Right? Varsity Blues, right?
Varsity Blondes.
Varsity Blondes.
Varsity Blondes.
I like the Varsity Blues better. I like the Varsity Blues. I'm not going to lie. It's catchy.
Oh, man. There you go. Blondes. Yeah, blonde head nigga with the fucking mullet. My man, let go of the mullet. I love you. Yeah. I love you. But let go of the mullet. Oh, my God.
For me, it's nice and trailer park classic.
Yeah. That's the Tiger King all over again.
Business in the front, party in the back.
Oh, yeah.
Needs to stop. It needs to stop.
Yeah.
It's funny. I think Ruby Soho is too obvious of a choice for the House of Black. Way too obvious. It has to be somebody completely different.
You know
she the girl with all the tattoos joined the other guys with all the tattoos. Didn't see that coming.
Yeah. You know who I would like to see?
That's why the best part is to have Julia Hart because she's the least to be expected.
I agree.
There's three people I can think of. One is legit Layla in House of Black because she's getting the attitude now. It just a far out there reach. Red Velvet. That's somebody you would seriously that would be out of left field. Like, what the fuck? You know, and she could change her character because that spinning, you know, the spin it up shit. Like, but you know,
stir it up,
she's stirring shit up. Yeah, like she could really stir shit up with the House of Black. But Serena Deeb fits in with these niggas. Just pure wrestling with them. I could see her fitting in the House of Black. You know, almost like the straight edge society type shit.
And she wants to kind of work on something more or less along the lines with Punk like that again. She's mentioned it, like she wants to work with Punk again, very much how she did when they were in WWE.
Yeah, well, Punk is not far away from being a heel anyway. I figured mid this year he's a heel.
Yeah.
You know what it is? These people are going to be heels and faces in certain cities, no matter what, because when they come in here, we're going to fucking cheer for them. You know, we end up always cheering for the bad guys, boo the good guys. Cody Rhodes is going to get an uproar, upset, boo, fuck you, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
You know, because we're already like mentally up here in New York. This is where we're at. We're like, all right, Cody Rhodes, you're cool. We see this. Can't win the AEW championship, but you know, you'll win thousands of TNT championships because that's where you're at. You know,
until he gets the tag team titles.
Yeah, him and his brother. But
it's gonna be Stardust again.
Yo, you guys want to transition to Cody Rhodes? I want to talk about him real quick. Show. You probably don't even watch it, but how do you feel about Cody Rhodes right now? You're muted, by the way, just so you know. All right. Are you talking?
Oh, I see the hat. There it is. I'm like, where is he? That's all.
I see the little reflection of the glasses.
Same. Yo, we're gonna get you some headphones.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I want to do that because that might be too much distraction for me. Like, why you have your phone in your hand and driving?
Word.
You can't hear shit.
Word.
Press the mute button, nigga.
Oh.
What are you doing?
All right, so we're just gonna assume that you like the cinematography and the director.
He said, "Fuck it." He's like, "Teacher, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be back."
Yeah.
He took Storm Dust. Unbelievable.
Yeah, for real.
You know what?
He's like, "Fuck this shit, I'm out." But yeah, all right. So now that we heard from Show, they're very insightful. Gigi, what you think about Cody Rhodes right now?
Yo, oh man.
Oh, he's back.
That's awesome.
Oh.
Yo, you know what?
Can we hear your voice?
Bro, if we were teenagers and this was fucking Zoom class, yo, we would never get anything done.
No, that teacher would have had to leave. They would have quit. If she would have never got a word in.
Yo, we keep coming in and out of the classroom.
Yo, in my high school, we dissected frogs. Those frogs were thrown at the teacher. Like, yo, the whole class got detention. They threw the frogs at the hood. No, yeah. I mean, 3rd Avenue, 149th Street, but what you fucking think? Alfred E. Smith, baby.
Nah.
You can't give a shit.
People in Brooklyn, my school, them niggas chopped them legs off afterwards. They really dissected the niggas. I was like, damn. I mean, cut them bodies up. Yo,
Word.
Show. Question: how do you feel about Cody?
Yo, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah, we hear you. Good. How do you feel about Cody right now?
I honestly like Cody. Now, I didn't like him before. I'm beginning to like him now. I don't know why. Even though it seems like y'all all hate him.
Not all, but go ahead.
Like, what is it about Cody that you guys don't like? Aside from the fact that he fucked the Gogo or whatever his name was. Well, he didn't want to lay down for Gogo.
Did he fuck him or did he lay down?
I don't know. I think he did both.
He didn't want to lay down.
Yeah, this is
the beat. You might have to lay down to, like, you know, or you know what? Never mind.
Just stop. Yeah, just stop.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Stop
My head hurts.
That's true.
I personally like
Walter.
You know what's sad about this situation at this point? I understand him.
Cody?
I'm getting where the show is coming from at this point.
Oh yeah,
that is horrible.
Yeah, he's dissecting you.
Yeah, I'm getting it now.
He's incepting you. Show Lay, do you have your thing that only you know the weight and the style of? You might have to spin the dreidel.
I might have to spin that dreidel.
Yeah, make sure you're not dreaming. You're not incepted.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's gotten to this point, I've been on here too long.
Yeah.
I'm starting to decipher show. Been on here way too long.
Yeah.
It's over.
Yeah, I want to hear Kenny's opinion on this because I know he loves the fact that Cody is self-aware of who he is.
This is Skynet.
Cody Rhodes wants to be the hero to everyone, but deep down inside he knows he's a heel. Like he does shit just to piss people off. Like he's the only person in AEW that comes through the middle of the fucking ramp, son. Like, why do you have the only entrance like that? No one else. Kenny doesn't have it.
That's so true.
The Bucks don't have it. Hangman doesn't have it. CM
You don't see
Punk
Hangman
doesn't
coming
even have it.
down. Nah, you don't see fucking Adam coming down with the horse. Nah,
You know
man.
what I'm saying? Like,
Cowboy shit and can't even do cowboy shit. And it's every fucking time he wrestles.
nope.
It's not like there's one time that it doesn't have no, that every time he wrestles, he has this dramatic ass entrance. The only other person that gets a dramatic entrance is Malachi Black. But you don't even see him because most of the time the lights are out. He's one spot sitting. Other spot in the ring.
Yeah.
Yep.
Next spot sitting in the middle of the ring. And now we take off our headpiece.
Yep. Cody got the family coming out kissing him goodnight and shit.
He not only does he have the family, but he has the whole team in the back and their 20 cousins.
Yeah.
Like that's a fucking you talk about Roman coming out and having that long, slow entrance. Like Cody comes out, we gotta all the students gotta come out and shake his hand.
Everybody.
Dog.
Give him hugs and shit.
Enough. We
The
get
dog
it.
got scared, you can't do that no more. Cause remember he used to come up with the dog,
Yep.
right?
Oh my god, like he's fucking British bulldogging some
But
shit.
then the dog got scared of the pyro and started freaking out, caught anxiety, so they couldn't even use the dog anymore. But Cody Rhodes is just fucking everybody over. He fucked up Anthony Ogogo. He fucked up the goddamn dog. His wife is a fucking headache. You know what I mean? He got Arn Anderson pulling out fucking guns and shooting people with their brains splattered all over the goddamn street.
Hey. Let's leave Arn out of this, all right? Because that's
his brother. Listen, his brother has to go out and fight his battles for him still. You know what I mean? He got like half
still get his ass
and
beat
half
in
a
the
hip.
meantime.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what else is
Dressed
gonna
like
happen?
Homelander.
You know what else is gonna happen?
He is Homelander.
He is.
Yeah.
He is.
And you know something? I kind of dig it. I don't like the fact that he didn't go over, he didn't let go over. Because in all actuality, if a go won, that would have led to a bigger feud. Mm-hmm. Because I don't know how this shit became England versus America.
He made
it should have been boxing versus wrestling. But he made England versus America turn into, I have a black daughter.
Yep.
Like, what? He's a boxer.
The same black daughter?
With a gut punch.
Yeah, the same one for Suicide
Squad. Yeah, they all get the same one. There's only one black daughter in America, and they all get to travel around.
She got the only job.
Yeah, that's what she does. So, but
and then the black girl.
Yeah, that was stupid. But I get what he's doing. Like he's literally like, I'll fucking laser beam everybody on this fucking plane.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But he's showing the golden shovel. Like he thinks he's making fun of Triple H, but he's really making fun of the fans. Like y'all want to say I'm burying motherfuckers? Well, here goes the shovel, bitches. You're still gonna
do
like
the same shit.
Yeah, he's the only face I know that wants people to boo him, and that's the evolution of wrestling. There's no longer heels versus faces.
Nope.
It's who do you like better? This motherfucker. Root for him then. You know what I'm saying? Don't give me the heel versus face. Give me the wrestler versus wrestler and tell me the story of the match. That's it.
Yeah,
Austin and Bret Hart abolished the heel and face shit at WrestleMania 13. There's no more heel and faces. Now it's who do you like?
They had the heel and the face turned at the same time. You're like,
yep.
Wait, what? That one was crazy because I was like, I didn't realize it years later that I was like, yo, I in the middle of that match, I witnessed that.
Yeah.
I'm like, why am I cheering for Austin again? What's going on here? I used to love Bret Hart.
Yeah.
Like, I'm an Austin fan. Like, weird. It's weird.
Because he wouldn't tap out.
I respect where Cody's coming from. I get it.
Yeah.
Yo, Toe, who was the heel between The Rock and Stone Cold?
The both of them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They were kind of like, in a sense, in comic book sense, they were anti-heroes, both of them.
Yeah.
You know, they were blurring the lines. You know what I mean? Because they could be a face or a heel anytime they wanted to.
In all action, yeah, the heel in that situation was the one who couldn't get over on the promo.
Mm-hmm. And that's probably Austin.
Yeah, because The Rock threw Austin's title over the bridge and then threw Austin over the bridge. It's like
I remember just seeing I was like, no.
Yeah, he flung that shit, and then Austin bring the monster truck and run over the Rock's rental, and the Rock's sitting there. Well, that's why you get insurance, and then he hires Rikishi to run him over.
I did it for The Rock.
Yeah, like that was like, don't tell me who's the good guy, who's the bad guy. Let me fucking root for who I want. At this point, it's if you want to call it sports entertainment, then let me root for my team.
Mm-mm.
Stop telling me my team sucks. Let me root for my fucking team.
Yeah, I hear that. I get it.
I got a question.
Jets and they suck.
Hey, first off, we're gonna take it next year. I got a question for you guys. Who's the heel and who's the face at a Damian Priest? Because he's two people now.
Well, clearly the face is the guy that starts the match.
Yeah.
And after he gets slapped, he becomes the heel.
Ah, okay.
And only when he gets slapped. Not when he's punch or kick. When you open hand slap him in his face, he becomes a heel.
Yeah. So when he's the Priest, he's the baby face, and when he's Damian, he's the heel.
He's the heel. Absolutely.
Ah, okay.
Correct.
The Angel and Devil that play the same. Jacko and High.
I can imagine you coming up to me and going, yo, this is what we want you to do. I'd have been like, no. I'm having great matches anyway. Why would I do that? That's dumb.
Or give me a better reason to fucking snap.
Yeah.
Like
absolutely.
maybe they stole my title. Maybe I got kicked in the nuts. Maybe they're showing me pictures of my kids and they're kidnapped. I don't know. Just don't look at me
was
wrong.
A bit excessive.
You know what I'm saying? But like, I feel like you need that, especially after, like, my man grabbed his foot. He turns into the Hulk now. Like, did you not ever wrestle? Like, ever? Because I saw you wrestle before, and I saw that happen to you. It was cool then. Why wouldn't the white man, like, what's going on here? We need a therapy session with him now. Let's get to the bottom of this shit. Let's go deep inside Damian Priest. Let's see what Priest touched him when he was a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like,
damn.
Hey.
I'm just saying.
Yo, he's one. He's one of us. Stop! Like, what are you doing? Like, yo.
Let them treat him like one of us, then, please. He was Spanish for those 2 weeks he was with Bad Bunny.
Listen, us Latinos can be very spiritual, all right? And you never know if these santas that be following us and shit like that came within them. Therefore, it's showing him his psychoness versus his priestiness, and then we don't need to get priestiness into that in the touching way. It's not necessarily he's not a priest when he's a boy. That's an altar boy, but let's not go there. Okay? This is a really bad history and shit like that. Listen, he's Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. All right? That's exactly what they're trying to play this as. All right? What?
I'm just saying. There's better ways to do it.
Oh God, not that way.
Hey, it's better than grabbing his foot. Pinch him in the ass. You know us Puerto Rican men don't like to be pinched in the ass. Don't slap our ass.
I think you've been talking to fucking show a little bit too much, and
no, I have been
very excessive over here. Like but we just went to 0 to 100 real quick. And listen, leave my body alone. I'll take him. You don't want to take him? That's fine. I'm gonna take him. But you leave the body alone. I do agree they shouldn't grab the foot. I wouldn't say anything else that you said. But didn't he get hit by a fucking chair? And he just like it stung him like you motherfucker, and that's when he went crazy. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure he got hit with the like. So you continue with shit like that. I agree. I could agree with that. You continue with weapons and different ways of trying to cheat and everything like that, where it's not going to affect him because he's strong, man. Yeah. But it's. When do we let it out? Because now every once in a while it kind of feels a little bit forced.
Yeah.
It's going to come up to the point where he's going to lose his title because of his anger issues, because maybe he needs to go to therapy, like you said, and not about anything else that you said, but it's just, who does he lose the title to? Who do we build that storyline with? I mean, we're doing it with Ziggler and Rude, but that's not gonna happen realistically.
The
dirty bitches, yeah, them.
The dirty bitches.
One of them.
I would say lose it to Amos, my man Mamos.
Yeah.
Or
Mosa.
Or my man Mimosa, or Corbin.
Happy Corbin.
There you go,
if
Kenny.
Rollins can get a title shot on SmackDown, and Corbin get a title shot on Raw.
Word. We need it.
Yo, the brands, they're done. They're done.
Yes, we need it.
By the way, the fact that Kenny said he should get an IC title shot, I go, let him get the United States Championship.
I never said he was getting a freaking IC title shot.
You said he should never get a title shot. Yeah.
Play it back. Play this back. I said a tournament, damn it.
Now, if the tournament is with both brands, you'll have enough people to do it.
It's true, all 6 of them.
Yeah.
You'll be able to fit all 6 spots.
3-3, and it's not even, and they'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Then it'll be a 3-man, and Seth Rollins will win it, even though he's not in it.
Yeah. You can always get that British dude the British boxer that plays basketball with baseball gloves. Get that dude to be in it.
Yeah, that guy. Yo,
yeah.
First of all, I still don't know that guy's name.
Man said British Bulldog.
That AJ wrestle?
Yeah.
I don't know his name. But that guy is a definition of the player, the wrestler you start with before you make a thing in 2K.
Yeah, the creative player.
That guy. He is literally, I saw him and I'm like, yo, you're the most generic looking guy besides Van Wagner.
Edge's son.
You're the most generic looking dude I've ever seen in my life. Generic wrestler.
Edge and Kali's son.
Word.
What? Yeah, the Edge Lead.
Yeah.
Said the Edge Lead.
The Edge.
Yeah. Oh man, but speaking of Edge and stupidity, how y'all feeling about this build up between the Miz and Edge?
I'm not gonna lie to you, I haven't seen any of it except for that first promo. That first one that I told you, that was like, I feel like it's beneath both of them.
Yeah.
Because they both, I made it clear, I don't like either one of them, but I know they're better on the mic than what they've given them.
Yeah.
Especially when you let them be them. I mean, when he told X-Pac character evolution, you evolve, I was like, that's perfect. Because you can tell Edge is a douche.
Yep.
But he's a smart douche. And the same with the Miz, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so their douchebaggery should come out more instead of whatever they're doing now. There should be douchebags to the 10th power. There should be no face in this. There should be two douchebags getting at each other.
Word. And yo, I think like Miz be looking at Edge and like, my nigga, me beating John Cena was my gimmick 4 years ago. I don't do that shit no more. Like, why is that coming out your mouth? Have you not watched the product?
Yeah. Why you bringing all the bullshit?
Yeah, it's like
I've done a lot more.
Yeah. Like
what I'm saying. I'm like, for two guys that are great at promos. That first one I heard, I go, that shit.
It hasn't got any better.
Yeah, it's beneath both of these guys.
Yo, the best part of this shit is when Maurice just walked out on the Miz.
Agreed. Oh yeah, he was like, Maurice, you tell them that she's the most da 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 da, and Maurice is this, and Maurice is that, and Maurice is just standing there like, no.
Yeah, she boogied. She's like, Maurice. Yeah.
She was gone. She was like, nope.
What up, Bryce?
And then he was like, you tell them, Maurice, and he's like,
she dipped on.
Where the fuck my bitch go?
Word.
Fuck you, nigga. Where the fuck my bitch?
Word.
Bitch, where you at?
Now that
How you telling this motherfucker know he gonna kick my ass like this now?
Bitch. That would have been like, all right, here we go.
Yo,
now it's interesting.
Cause he put it in there. He was like, Maurice, you tell Beth Phoenix how you're gonna kick her ass, and you tell her how you was the Divas champion, and you tell her that this, and you tell her that, and you left. Where the fuck you go? What the fuck is going on?
That was the most entertaining part of it. She's like, so I'm a mom of she's a mom of 2, right? Mm-hmm. And she's like, I look good in fitness model, but you seen the muscles on this bitch? Yeah. Like, this is Beth Phoenix. Like, she's built like China, but pretty. Not to say China wasn't pretty, but I'm saying Beth Phoenix was always been, beautiful in the face.
Yeah.
But it's just like, that's Beth Phoenix. She fucking glamazon the bitch from the top rope. I'm not trying to be that next bitch that gets glamazon from the top rope. Do you see this face? Nah, we ain't doing that, and realistically, Maurice is like, I'm not gonna tell I'm gonna kick her ass. Miz is literally the woman in the relationship where her bitch is like, the bitch is talking mad shit, like, my man gonna fuck you up, you ain't shit, and her man look like fucking Kevin Hart.
Yo, word.
He's like,
She said, no, I'm good, fuck that.
Maurice is.
Can we negotiate something here? Cause she be wilding sometimes, and the words that be coming out of her mouth is really not coming from me. I just, you right. She a crazy bitch. Just start talking.
Word. Maurice was on some. Who the fuck is your wife? Like, who married this nigga?
You got the wrong one.
Yeah, I don't know this nigga.
Word. Nigga, who's you?
Word. Like, yo.
That's crazy talk.
Yeah, Beth. I don't know who he teaming up with, but you got a problem. Because it ain't me. I'll tell you that shit right now.
And she's like, this looking like a handicap match to me, nigga. She done SpongeBob. She's like, yeah, I'm heading on out now.
Yeah. She's like, somebody's in catering calling me. What?
We don't see Kenny no more.
Y'all don't see Kenny? Kenny?
No.
Unless I see Kenny. He's blinking and everything.
Oh,
nah. Yeah, I get what you're saying now.
Aha.
Yeah, I see it. So now they don't see Kenny. I just took his shit off of the fucking screen. I took that shit off my screen, Kenny. Remember this? Yeah,
oh
right.
my god.
Wow.
I'm the man.
They can still hear me though.
am the master and the ruler of the fucking world.
Wow. Yo, jump over to the Call Up Podcast YouTube channel where I'll be sitting there on my soapbox.
I muted you too now.
Wow. Wow.
This is a lot right now.
Nobody's catching the fact that that Toe for some reason cut a Sid Vicious promo.
Right?
By the way, no one's ever done that before.
That's right. I am twice the man that you are, and I have half the brain that you do. I mean, wait a minute. Do that again. We're live, baby.
He goes, fuck. Jim's like, yo, we're live. No, keep going. Mitch's a dick. He's like, we're going. We're live. We can't. Just go. Come on, stupid. Let's go. I remember I was like, wait, did he?
Yo, yeah.
What?
That was almost as good as
Scott Steiner said, I got you, Sid. I'll do you one better. I was like, oh, here we go.
Math, baby.
You gotta see Peter Williams just like, what? Peter Williams looking like, what? What the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
I got an 80% chance of winning at 90%, and with other three people is 42%, and you added the 7%, and now we got 92%, and we're back at 50%. So 33% of us are gonna win this match. What? We have a match? Exactly. When did we have a match? It's like, what is going on here?
You know what's crazy? That sounds like kids nowadays math problems when they're trying to fucking solve this shit.
Yeah, man.
They want you to show the whole entire work. Like, listen, you lucky I barely got this answer.
For real. Yo, I used to love that. If a train coming from Louisiana going 70 miles an hour and a train coming from New York going 80 miles an hour, when they meet up, they don't. That's what I tell them. They don't. They're in two different states.
You lucky, Toe. Yeah. You lucky you ain't got no kids, bro. I try to help my son with his homework. I'm like, I'm dumb as fuck. I gotta go back to 4th grade.
What you mean I'm lucky?
So tell me about it.
Yo, the homework is crazy. And now you gotta, yo, now they teach you how to do math differently, bro. Like I taught him how I was taught, and I got
that's not how she showed us in class.
Yeah.
Word. The teacher screamed at me.
Wait a minute.
Yo,
wait a minute.
Explain how you got to
Wait a minute. I gotta ask this.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I wouldn't be a
responsible adult,
somewhat of intelligent and responsible human being. What kind of math are we talking about, Show?
Bro, simple stuff. 6 times 5 is
okay.
30.
So how is that done different than it was before?
They want you to explain with their fucking solution. Oh, you take the 5, divide it by 7, take the 6, chop it in 2.
So with our simple equation,
pump the brakes. You just said 6 times 5.
Yeah.
That's all you said to us. You didn't say
that's all I said.
6. Then you have the second power.
Or,
that's what I said. I said to my son. He said,
did not just say that. You said 6 times 5.
I said 30, and I was wrong. He said, "How you got to that?"
I did the math.
It's a calculator. I don't know.
Yo, you know what you do, Show? This is how you show the work. You put your hand, you draw your hand, and make sure they don't know it's a turkey. You draw your hand and you put 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's how I fucking got to it, cocksucker. But I would tell my kids all the time, when they ask you a question, it's too personal. That's too personal for me to discuss on some dangerous mind shit.
Yeah, you want to get in trouble.
Yeah. Word, that's too personal for me to discuss.
If I use that shit, tell my kid, you just tell them it's too personal. It's too personal.
That's it.
I feel
my kids will snitch me out. My dad said it's too personal.
It is. It is.
You know how fast I get a phone call from the school?
You telling them to say this?
Yo, I'm still waiting for my first phone call from the school. Like, do you know what your daughter said? Like, oh shit, they knew this day was coming.
I'm telling you right now, I apologize for any of your kids saying fuck John Cena at school. I'm just saying.
Yo, I dropped my son off in school, right, on Monday, and I got home because we don't live too far from the school. I got home and literally I got a text message from the teacher talking about, Nicholas said that he threw up yesterday. And I was like, yeah, he had a little stomach bug, but he's all right. Yeah. He said he had to go to the bathroom right now. So I think he went to go throw up again. I was like, no. I said, he just did that because he wants to get out of school. She was like, oh, okay. She was like, because, when he came back, he said, my dad said to make sure that I tell you that, I have to go to the bathroom and not raise my hand. I just told him, I said, yo, if you figure you gotta go to the bathroom, just get up and go.
Right?
What's for me?
Yeah, it's crazy. The nurses at my school was gangster. I was like, yo, my stomach hurt. They would go take a shit. I was like, what? I was like, yeah, go take a shit. You feel better. I was like, bitch, I ain't backed up. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck wrong? I don't got the
bitch, I want to go home.
Yeah, like, fuck wrong with you? I didn't come in for that shit. Fucking cocksucker. I feel like I got a 24-hour bug going on. I live in the Bronx. We got mad bugs. I gotta get out of here.
Oh man. So
shit.
back to the wrestling.
Yeah. Nah, it's so good, shit. Like, this is the only way you've been participating in this show.
Word. Lately.
Yeah.
We appreciate you, show.
Word.
I'm trying my best. It's hard focusing and driving. Well, this car drives itself.
Well, I mean, if you would have got that thing that Lake sent you, you would have been half the battle already.
Yo, Lake, do me a favor. Can you send it to me again?
No,
it's in the group. Sure I got lost. Please.
I looked out for you and you slapped me in the face. No.
Nah, I didn't get to buy it.
No, I put it, So I put it up there and I tagged you specifically.
Yeah.
I gotta go look again.
Good luck. Cause that group is wild.
I know.
Yeah. I mean, you're probably like 100 deep from here right now.
Yeah.
If you can look at specific pictures, possibly. You know what I'm saying? I think you can, but yeah.
It's not hard, show. Just you need a phone clip for a car.
No. I want Lay's clip. I don't want to buy any.
It's funny. I saw it on Amazon. I was like, yo, I don't need this, but I know somebody that does.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
I know somebody that's fucking up.
All right.
For some reason, I thought the Rumble was this Sunday, and I was way off.
You know something? It fucking feels like it. It doesn't feel like this is the second week of January. This feels like we're already in like April or some shit.
Nah, chill. I definitely feel like it's the end of January already.
Oh no, I feel like this.
I wouldn't say so far as April. All right.
I feel like it because it's brick. That's
Yeah.
what I feel like it's fucking brick.
Yo, Saturday's gonna be 2 degrees. Stay my ass in the house.
You shitting me?
Yeah, it's supposed to be 2 degrees outside. I was supposed to go to Wrestling Universe on Saturday to go see Santana and Ortiz, and I was like, no. I like the guys, but I'm not standing outside in fucking 2-degree weather to wait with a whole bunch of other wrestling fans to like. I don't even want to talk to nobody. I'll just be like, yo, man, like I want to just get in and get out, kid. Like, matter of fact, I'm gonna leave the fucking action figures in front of the door. Just take it, and I'm gonna be in my car. Yo,
with a note saying, "Here's my address. Mail it to me."
Facts, like I'll be back for you later.
Word. All right, yo. All right, since the closing segment, predictions. Who do you guys think is gonna win the Royal Rumble, men and women's?
Big E.
Yeah, Big E, and oh man, I don't want Bianca to win again.
Nah, Liv Morgan.
You think?
Yep.
Again, Liv Morgan never won a Royal Rumble.
No.
That would have been a rematch.
Seth Rollins
again with
Seth
the
Rollins, and shut your mouth, and Nikki.
No, but Seth Rollins already has a Universal title match.
Yeah, I know. It doesn't matter. It's
okay.
He can. We've seen it before. He can be in the match.
That's true.
He loses when he gets a new one. No, but I'm hoping Big E as well. That's what I'm hoping for. And then for the women, I would want Nikki to win it, to be honest with you. She's a villain now.
That's true, yeah.
Why not? She's a villain now. Why not? She'll come out in all black with the same suit, but just in black colors. Like
black and white like Venom.
Word.
Yeah, exactly. Black and white like Venom, yeah. And the mask will be like all over her face this time.
Yeah.
What?
Bryce said he's picking Matt Riddle and Alexa Bliss.
Man, Riddle, wow.
Not
Riddle.
Not Riddle.
Are they gonna
Not Riddle.
All right, Gigi. That's how you feel, just destroying the man's pick right away.
Right?
You know, it's
Sorry.
like fuck your pick. Goddamn Matt Riddle,
They
fuck
didn't
your
even
shit.
let it-
Good
yo,
pick,
she never
good
let it
pick.
simmer. She
Good
goes,
Listen,
pick.
before you leave, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell to keep hearing more of her voice every single Thursday.
Word. And everybody else in every other fucking stream.
Fucking.
Yeah, right?
That was-
Damn, so real quick.
Sorry, my fault.
Yo,
Goodbye.
Wait. She reminds me of the smart kid in class. Like when you think you said the right answer, but like, hey, what's 2 + 2? But I know this one. Yo, it's 5. Fucking dumbass.
Fucking
Told you that was correct. Look at you smiling, thinking you know the goddamn answer. Idiot.
It was that I unfortunately was that individual.
Damn.
Well, she
Sorry.
reacted so fast. She goes, not him.
Sorry.
Here we
My
go
apologies.
again.
She was
It's
like-
done. It's
she was
done.
like-
My apologies. I'm so sorry, Bryce.
Bryce,
Bryce
yeah.
Pitts. Bryce Pitts.
Bryce's
01.
Pitts.
Bryce's Pitts.
They,
Oh my. My apologies. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm an asshole.
yo,
It's a Bronx thing.
You know what's funny?
Cheers.
Gigi called me an asshole because I laughed at one of her posts because I just found it out of nowhere. It's like I don't support rape, and I just started laughing. I'm like, wait, what?
What the fuck?
So I just I gave the laugh emoji, and she goes, "Are you laughing because you're an asshole?" Or like, yes, but
Look.
how am I supposed to react to this?
Question. It was
Hold on,
a
wait.
legitimate question.
Wait.
Why are you laughing at
It was
me?
clarification. I'm
Wait.
like, did you did the wrong one, or it was
Hold on.
just because I didn't know what was happening?
Wait. Bryce. Don't you change your answer now because she's laughing at you, sir.
Word.
Okay.
When
Now
you
he's like,
changed
he
it,
goes,
and
he
then
goes,
it was
he
just
goes,
probably
and Riddle's gonna get
Ricochet
Ricochet.
Moose. You know what? Ricochet would be cool. Moose would be that. You know what? It would be interesting to have somebody from the outside win the Royal Rumble to get some type of talk to WWE. Like, holy shit!
What are you
we
gonna
got
do now?
somebody we got somebody from a different
CM
company.
Punk moment where he blows the kiss.
What?
I ain't even gonna go for the title shot, stupid. But I want it.
That's it.
You know,
You need something. If you're gonna give it to
like EC3 so
like
bad.
that would be dope. Why not?
Yeah, if you're gonna give it to somebody that is not a part of WWE to win the Royal Rumble, like your man has to come in, pop the crowd, win the fucking match, and not even go through the ramp. Just go through the fucking crowd and walk off.
Word.
Like, and just have everybody like, yo, but where the fuck is he going?
Back to TNA, baby.
Yep.
Back to
Tune
TNA.
in on Thursday. Tune in if you want to hear my celebration speech. Tune into Thursday nights over at Access. Everybody like, I don't have that shit.
Word. He doesn't even point at the WrestleMania logo. He just
Nope.
fucking.
He grabs his belt and he just
Access
points at the
series.
belt.
Word. Yeah, Gigi, did you pick
I'll be
a
on
women's
Access
winner?
TV. Nobody has that channel, brother. None of us.
Pirate
do.
the shit. Gigi, did you pick a female winner for the Rumble?
I have not. Man, you know what it is? This women's Royal Rumble is stacked with it now, the past, the future. You know, it's just I don't know. Especially when they're bringing a couple Hall of Famers back. I don't see any of the Hall of Famers winning it. That's for sure.
But they would.
Would they have
Edge
Bianca
won.
Belair versus Becky Lynch at WrestleMania?
They'll be there in 25 seconds.
Right?
No, but that's like pretty much it. Aren't they like what's the score? Is it 0-2? Would the Bianca ever win or get a pin over Becky?
No, I
don't
think
know.
no,
No,
it's
right?
3. I think it's 3 because they had the rematch, and then they had another match with
because
Sasha.
she lost
Sasha
because
Banks.
it was a roll up. It was a roll up pin.
Yeah, and then
Most
Sasha
devastating
Banks
move in all sports
interfered.
entertainment.
True.
So
the
yeah, but
most
Sasha
dangerous
Banks is
move in all
also
of wrestling.
Yeah.
yep. There you go. So
It's gonna be my finisher.
shit. I see. I'm in between Bianca because it was such a good WrestleMania moment. I know they want to have that another WrestleMania moment, but Liv Morgan, is not.
Have a good night, bro.
Good night. But I don't see her winning the whole Rumble. Damn. Like, said night.
She said, I'm sorry. I keep thinking about how quick you said it.
But she said good night sweetly though, like, so at least it makes up for it.
She said it like that. She said it like that one on that don't give a shit if you came or not. Like, hey guys, I'll see you later. Good night. Like, all right, nigga, for bye. Like, just go. Shit.
Bye, Felicia.
His feelings are hurt, brother.
Sorry,
that's some shit my wife would do. Like, when she doesn't really care if you leave. You're like, oh, okay. So yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I'm glad that motherfucker
Word.
Yeah. Also, leave already.
Yeah, there's the door right there. It's fuck out.
I'm not the villain here. It's just painting me that way. Some days I am. You know what? Believe both sides, if you may.
There's a
Sorry.
little truth and everything. So you're saying, I don't know who you picked.
I don't know who I pick either. That's the fucked up part of being a woman. So indecisive. Damn. So we have Liv Morgan right now and Bianca Belair. Do I see Liv Morgan winning? No. Do I see her getting a match though at WrestleMania for the title? Yes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Seth Rollins.
You're still gonna have your Liv Morgan and Becky Lynch because it's a story. It would be a great underdog story if you have Liv Morgan win in WrestleMania. You need to have at least one underdog story at WrestleMania. The underdog must win. Will it last long? Will it last long? We don't know. Depending on what direction they have, But it's a win that would get over with the crowd, and it's a smart move.
Yeah,
I see Bianca Belair being my Royal Rumble winner.
I can see that. Show who you got? You muted, by the way.
I got for the males. Is Drew in it?
No, he's hurt.
No, he's hurt.
Okay, because that would have been my number one pick. They always put him like in second. I'll go. I like Biggie for the males. For the females, I wish they would surprise me and bring Bailey in with the 30th entry or something.
They might.
You know what? That would be dope. Oh my God. Have a showdown between Bailey and Bianca.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would be dope, man.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah,
Imagine Bianca doesn't win because of Bailey. That would be amazing.
That would be amazing. But I'm gonna tell you guys right now who's definitely gonna win both Royal Rumbles, and you're not gonna expect who it is. The women, for the first time ever, Trish Stratus is gonna win the Royal Rumble, because Trish Stratus versus Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania is what the world needs right now, according to them. Yo, I got inside information, show. Trish Stratus versus Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania. They're booking it. She's gonna win the Royal Rumble. And Roman Reigns is winning the men's Royal Rumble. And I'm gonna tell you how.
He's not even in it.
No, listen, Kenny. We don't know who's in it.
Exactly.
We just know the Street Profits in it.
The Mysterios.
This is what's gonna happen. This is what's gonna happen.
Styles,
this is what's gonna happen. Yo, I'm telling you now.
Oh,
Seth Rollins is gonna open up the show. He's gonna walk out in the ring. While 20 minutes later, Roman Reigns is gonna get halfway to the ring, and Brock Lesnar's gonna come out and F5 him, throw him in the ring. Seth Rollins is gonna pin him 1, 2, 3. Seth Rollins, new Universal Champion. Roman Reigns is gonna beat up Dominic Mysterio because Dominic Mysterio is not a former heavyweight champion and he does not deserve to be in the Royal Rumble. This is the logic that Adam Pearce is giving us. It's straight out the horse's mouth. Roman Reigns, he's gonna win the Royal Rumble. And then the main event is going to be Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar. They're going to ring the bell, and Roman Reigns is going to spear Bobby Lashley. And Brock Lesnar is going to get disqualified. Then the refs are going to come out and break up Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar. They're never going to touch each other. And that's how our dream match between Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar is going to go. WrestleMania, it's going to be Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar, and Seth Rollins got COVID. So there's going to be no Universal title match.
It sounds so realistic. It really does.
That's how WrestleMania.
No, this is really WWE booking.
Yeah, that's how WrestleMania is gonna go.
So accurate.
Yeah,
that's accurate, bro. I'm upset that it sounds. Yeah, that sounds legit.
Yeah, that's how.
And remember, it's a two night. It's a two night. Remember, it's 2 nights.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we splitting this shit.
I can see all of that happening.
Yes.
Yep.
The whole weekend.
Yeah. The comedian who they hired for Bobby Ashley, she's writing it. Yeah, she's writing it.
They're bringing her back because they let her go.
Oh, they never let her go.
So she's been there the whole time.
Yeah, they knew
she's like the guy from Office Space with the red stapler.
Yeah. Listen. I wanted to mention this in the chat, but I don't have the thumbs or the spelling knowledge to write this whole fucking thing in the chat during the my opinion shit with the dumb marks. They knew for a fact she had no idea what the fuck wrestling was. She just was a comedian, and they needed funny. No, they needed funny shit. The problem was she said it in an interview, and we found out about it.
Yep.
So they made it seem like they fired her, so they can appease us, bitch. We knew she didn't you knew she didn't know wrestling. How did she get hired? Like, in all honesty, did she not have an interview? Did you walk down the street and she said she told a joke? She was like, knock, knock, who's there? Bobby Ashley. Bobby Ashley who? Exactly. We need you.
But the thing about it is, have you ever seen when WWE sends out those job posts on Indeed? I've seen one of those for writers for WWE. They clearly state that you do not need to have any type of wrestling experience or know anything about wrestling. You just need to go in there and do what they want you to do, which is write something that's entertaining.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. That's what they never fired her. I'm telling you right now. I got inside information, Kenny.
That's right, because we have former WWE employees in our group chats.
Yes.
If anybody wants to get down,
to just mention that.
If anybody wants to get down with us, to send a message to Toe, and he'll link you to the Patreon. You just pay $5 every month. We link you into the chats, but you cannot screenshot any of these things that we talk about because there are ex WWE employees who are in our chats with us. So.
But please make sure to like and comment and share with as much as you can every time we post, because we would appreciate if you would do that. If you were to like and comment and share, because we do this.
Yo, show
even
is
though
so lost.
But we respect that you don't want to join the group chat. But we're just saying, even though you don't, just please still like and comment and share, because we know somebody that works for WWE.
Yeah,
you can mute us if you need to, but just check in periodically.
Used to.
Yeah.
Stop that nonsense. Stop that, y'all. What are we doing? What are we doing out here? Oh fucking man. WhatsApp group chat. Stop it. No, your math don't add up when you only have 500 plus followers, and then you're following over 5,000. The math doesn't add up.
Yeah.
The children's math does not add up correctly.
And stop hitting my DMs asking me, can you promote my fucking podcast?
Yo, do you know someone on Facebook hit me up, says I could promote your podcast? And I'm like, you literally saw one post, and now all of a sudden you can make me a megastar.
So actually some shit that happens automatically. You might need to fix around with your settings and some shit. This is the really shit. You need to fix on those settings of those who can't comment, who hasn't been following you for more like a week or so,
right?
Because then certain things trigger automatic messages hitting you up stating, "Hey, promote this on at whatever," and that's it.
I get like 5 of those comments on my fucking every post. Promote this on New York Fashion.
Yeah. Those are just like mad spam shits and everything like that. You're able to fix that in your settings, though.
I'm gonna do that
I gotta figure out how to do that. I also had
that shit was fucking annoying the shit out of me.
I also had 8 friend requests from all the fake cam girls. Like, go to this website and and I can't talk over Instagram because I'm too dirty. Go to this website.
I like the half naked girls that like watch my IG stories.
Yeah.
and they leave like little likes, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
shows like I can't talk about this. My wife was watching.
He's like, y'all going too far.
Yeah, word. No, but
so this was a PG show.
Word, but yeah, I gotta figure that out. I gotta figure it out because I'm like, yo, stop with this promote shit. Why don't you fucking promote it on New York Fashion, bitch? You want me to promote it? Like, I don't know what the fuck. I replied back to him like, how? How do you want me to
send me a DM? I did that too, and they'd be like, oh, send us a DM. I'm like, no.
Yeah, it's like, nah, I'm. You know what? I'm okay. I'm good. Fucking motherfucker. Like this shit though. You gonna comment, like, subscribe, share, nigga. Fuck yourself, please. Yo, and
it's midnight already.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and on that note, it's your friendly neighborhood knuckleheads with our special guest, the call up in the building. Hey. Y'all have a good night. Peace, everybody. The show left before we could say goodbye, and I pressed the fucking button.
He said it's 12.
That sounds like that show's problem.
Word. Watch him come back.
He's gonna come back for sure.
Word. He's like, what I miss?
I think tonight he'll come back for sure.
You got me here until 5 o'clock. Yo, I'm out. It's 5. Yo, I gotta go. I gotta clock out. I need to leave.
It's like shit, man.
You never like to work overtime.